Hmm. Hmm. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. As long as it's exactly where it needs to be.
Oh, while we on. We're on it in any second.
Hear you.
Alright, yeah, how's it going?
Jill says, how's it going?
Okay.
Troy says it's going good.
Okay, that is good, yeah.
Well, it's been good. Glad I can do D&D again. That makes me very happy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done with academia for now?
Uh-huh. For a little bit before you get thrown into it again. Let me hop in and update Lissy real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I meant to do it earlier, but I was down at my parents' for like a week, and they kept needing me to do other things, so.
No, that's fine. I get that.
Yeah, I can't be like, sorry guys, can't hang out with you after not seeing you for 6 months.
Yeah, that's okay. Jenna, hello.
Hi, Jenna.
Boring.
Hi guys. Oh wait, here. A second. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. You sound
Okay.
good.
Hi guys, how are you?
Pretty chill.
Doing good,
Finishing?
Jenna.
Huh? What was the question?
I said I'm doing good, Jenna.
Good. Glad to hear it. Joel, I had a question. We're finishing doing our level up, and I get to pick another first level spell, correct? Going from level 1 to 2?
I think so.
Okay. For mage armor, do you know, can I use that on myself, or do I have to use it on a different target if I were to choose that one?
You have to use it on yourself, actually. You can't use it on anyone else.
Oh, really? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, it's self-only.
I see. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute. No, why did I think it was self? It is range of touch. I guess you can do it to someone else, but yes, you can do it on yourself.
Okay.
You are a willing creature, unless it specifies other than yourself.
Okay.
Um,
Sweet.
That's crazy. I never used seen
Buster's
that
about to
anyone
become the
except-
toughest. Buster's gonna be the toughest anteater around.
I know Pop Pop continually just keeps using it on Buster. I'm kidding.
No, you gotta get a new tank in the party, yeah. I guess you can do that. That would increase his AC by 2. Yeah. Well,
what,
expensive,
marrying
but-
Buster?
That is a
Can,
different. That's a different subclass, actually.
Who's
Can
marrying
Whiskey
Buster?
Can Lissy and Pierre get married and get +2 AC for both of us?
Can you afford it?
Is that permanent?
No, I don't think it's only 24 hours. So you have to like
Just
read.
like it's just it wears off just when all the magic wears off.
Yeah, right when the honeymoon ends. Yeah.
Yeah, 24 hours after.
Our whole party just needs to keep marrying each other and divorcing each other.
That is a strat.
Oh my
That is a
God.
genuine optimizer strat.
The poly party. Can
Yes.
you? What? Is there anything that says the marriage
The
can only be 2
adventuring
people?
poly
Can it
kid.
just be
It is
Maybe
2 at a
one big
time,
marriage.
but
fuck?
you can marry a different person. I don't think it's permanent to that person.
Hey, there we are.
Oh, it's 7 days. If it's ceremony, it's 7 days. That's actually pretty good. Oh.
No.
I thought ahead. A creature can benefit from this right again, only if widowed. So,
They nerfed it. The best strat has been nerfed.
No, I guess it's always been. This is just the Xanathar's version. So,
This is what liberals want. They want to desecrate the sanctity of marriage for better D&D optimism.
see, I'm just thinking that's even more reason that you need that treasure. You need to buy all the diamonds for casting Revivify. Because
How much diamond does it take to do a marriage?
25 gold piece worth of silver, powdered silver. But
Our
I think it's more about this
peasants
holy one.
How is anybody getting married in this place?
Birth rates are way down.
Taxes. Also, they're probably not getting the magic ceremony. They'll be getting
I think I'm gonna go with Greece.
Yeah. I think Greece could be really useful. Like, I don't think you have anything utility spells.
Also, they pay their tithe. You know, the peasants got to pay their tithe. This is what it's going for. The community collectively funds.
How long do you have to tithe before you've put in 25 gold worth of silver?
For you? Like, what are you? Are you a peasant? Are you like literally a farmer? Probably multiple lifetimes. But that's how you
Also,
have
the money
multiple
is being
farmers.
is the silver destroyed in the ritual?
Yes,
Because that's really bad for the economy. That's really bad for the local economy. If you're
You
just
say that until you
destroying-
find the Andes, and then it's like, okay, well, we do need to get rid of all this silver somehow.
Joel, how do
I
you
want it.
move my warlock class to level 2?
Well, you can click the arrow that is right next to, like on the top of your sheets on the right side. 435 out of 300. There's like a little flashing.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Didn't know that's what that was for.
Yes, yes. I've been adding the XP automatically, and then that should put in all the features automatically. You just make the choices you need. And if something
We all have
isn't
the same
added,
XP.
yes, yes.
So even if I like go and kill a rat in an alleyway in the middle of the night by myself, we'll all still have the same XP.
This
Yes,
is just
you
gonna
would still
turn
have the
into
same
the air,
experience.
sneaking out and stabbing 50 rats.
Skewer, it's kebab. He comes back with 7 rats kebabbed on his rapier.
Mhm. That's funny. The CR0 does give 10 XP. So you would every time you kill a rat, the entire party gets 2 XP per rat.
Welcome to Pierre's Adventuring Academy. We have a rat farm, and every day all you do is kill rats all day, every day.
150 rats would get you a level 2, man.
We have level 20 adventurers who have done nothing but strangle rats in a basement for 5 years.
The same level rat, they're not like increasing from like rat to giant rat to were rat.
Look, I don't want to get too dark with it, but you could even do some mechanism with like drowning them, and you just pull one lever and you kill like 10,000 rats in like one motion, if that counts.
Mm-hmm. Does killing a pregnant rat count as killing multiple? You get the...
It's like
combo?
Minecraft. It's like the Minecraft mob farms, right?
yeah.
It's
Hell
literally
yeah.
the exact same thing. We can optimize this, okay?
Look, now that we have to figure out the creature with the most XP we can do this with, that isn't like a war crime. Like,
Nobody
are
cares about
hobgoblins sentient enough?
What about spiders?
Drow are evil.
Goblins. That's a
I don't
different
think there's
question.
I don't think there's any moral issue with the hobgoblins. I think it's just a practicality thing. Maybe if
We can
there's
just do
like
it with goblins.
That's what we're gonna do next. When gentleness comes in, we're all pitching just taking a bunch of goblins and getting them close to death. So
he can
level
be
up
our
faster.
consultant. We can consult him.
Goblin organ grinding machine.
Gentleness, can we have some of your sperm, please? We need to make an XP farm.
Is that how you would present it?
No, I'm not gonna. This is a joke. We are not gonna do this. We are not problem
This is
players.
in the. I'm recording this, by the way. This is live.
This is live?
Yeah, this is live on YouTube. Should have
Oh,
mentioned.
can you cut that from the record, please?
Can you cut that? Can you cut that?
Yeah, okay.
I
We're
need
still
to be,
waiting
I need
for
to be
it.
working on my. I need to be working on my brand. I might be a famous
Right.
scientist someday. This can't come back.
Right, that's right. You have this haunting you.
You're gonna solve climate change, Troy, and they're gonna be like, so we had this record from you in 2026 saying that we should farm goblins for their crown. How do you respond to these allegations?
Do you still believe? Do those statements still reflect your beliefs?
I use the same approach of efficient optimization in plant physiology as D&D. I'm an optimizer at my core. I'm a systems thinker. Okay, that's just me. I work outside the box. You can't cage my brain in with morals.
Is this in character against the in D&D War Crime Tribunal?
Dungeons and Dragons. Is there a Geneva Convention in Faerun?
Yes, I guess that's. There is the there's some factions that are pretty morally upstanding. I'm sure they do some more crimes around. Of course. It's
I saw a YouTube video. It was compilations of Jedi doing war crimes in the Clone Wars animated TV series.
What are some of them? Give us some examples.
False surrendering, like surrendering and then like pulling out a gun and like shooting all the people who accepted your surrender, is the big one.
The big one, like they do that often.
Yeah,
That's their main.
although it depends if you count droids as like legal enemy.
Oh my god! Sometimes they are. They gotta something. That's the difference. That's the problem with true for organisms. That wouldn't be true for mechanisms. Some of those droids are sentient. They're just 100%. They're fucking conscious
Totally.
for no reason. Oh my god.
Wait, we made the Google Translate robot have severe anxiety for no reason. We gave the translator robot severe social anxiety and paranoia.
Because I thought it'd be funny. Yeah. I programmed them with suffering and self-loathing.
I programmed the coffee barista robot with existential dread.
I programmed with the
tell the
machine
difference
to
in coffee.
desire to do more than what its task is. Like what?
That's the fucking Star Wars quiet horror, honestly.
Maybe it's a force thing, because a lot of times it does seem to straight up be like, "Oh, you malfunctioned, now you're sentient." Whoops. Forgot about that back.
The Force is not well explained. I've been doing my Star Wars research because I'm writing a Star Wars fanfiction. And
True.
the lore is a fucking mess. It's a huge mess.
That's a lot of writers. It's gonna get crazy.
Wait,
I don't care.
which period of time is your fanfiction going to take place in, Troy?
19 to 22 BBY. Which is the start, the Revenge of the Sith era.
Okay. Yeah,
End of the Clone Wars.
I go by movie titles.
The Battle of Geonosis happened in 22 BBY, and Revenge of the Sith takes place in 19 BBY. The Clone Wars were 3 years.
Gotcha.
Years in Star Wars are 368 days. No.
Is it the galactic year?
Yes, there is no months. There is no standard month delineation. So stuff in Star Wars is like it happened in this year.
That's
Because
all.
I was trying to figure out if the events of Revenge of the Sith happened like late in 19 BBY or early, because I needed something to happen like a few months before, but like they just say what year it is.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Because the year you could just, if it's a galactic year, you can just split it up by the rotation of like the galactic core. But on Moon, you get for a month, you're gonna have to pick a moon or something. Pick a random number to divide it by.
I have a friend in optometry school. Her name is Elise, and she's more into Star Wars than any single person I've ever met in my entire life.
Iris, I'm more into Star Wars than Elise. I'm more into Star Wars.
I don't think so.
I'm getting.
You haven't sat down. Maybe that's a lot of homework.
When I finish my fanfic, I'm gonna be more into it than her.
You
Look,
know,
Iris,
she's read like
just-
all the extended lore.
No, just consuming Star Wars doesn't mean you're into it. Okay, you need to grapple with it, like Jacob grappled with Yahweh in the cave in the
thank
Old
God.
Testament. You need to fight it.
I thought you meant Jacob from Twilight for a second. I thought you were saying Jacob was grappling with his love for a literal newborn.
He's-
No. It
Yeah,
was Jacob.
Stephanie Meyer deciding Jacob, how do we make it not sad that he doesn't get the female love interest? Oh, he's into the baby was a choice.
Ruined Jacob. Jacob genuinely was the better option for the first. Well, better. I was not a good option, but the better option.
He never had a fucking chance, dude. He never had
Yeah,
a
I know.
chance.
That's what sucks.
It's called fucking Twilight.
She ruined him.
Okay?
I'm not even talking about Stephanie. I'm talking about Bella. She ruined Jacob.
Yeah.
She definitely made Edward worse too, to be honest.
I mean, women. Am I right?
The toxic.
No,
it
it's
was
just
toxic.
Bella. Every other woman is pretty chill. Even the super evil psycho vampire, she was alright.
I watched a video about how the Cullen family is based off of Mormonism.
Oh, yeah, because Myers is Mormon, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the like vampire family is very like it's like there's tons of parallels between it and like Joseph Smith's family or whatever.
That's hilarious.
I actually didn't know that. Like, with, not that she wasn't Mormon, I knew that, but about the parallels.
Yeah, because in Mormonism there's like whole stuff about living forever and
Oh,
you
absolutely.
do it right.
Yeah.
You get your own planet, like your own domain.
That's only if you're the best Mormon male you can ever be, ever.
And that's
Sorry,
also
ladies.
only if you're a Mormon male who has multiple wives. If you don't have multiple wives, you actually can't get into best form of Mormon heaven.
I'm pretty sure you
That
can
is
get
rude.
married after you're dead, too, so that's how, like, they get around the only one marriage in real life situation. But don't quote me on that, I was not Latter-day Saints growing up, I just knew people who were.
No, it's wild. Hypothetically, you could become as powerful as Jesus in Mormonism.
Oh, in Mormonism, Jesus was just another dude who achieved that level and then got his own planet.
It's pretty epic. I do like that though. That's very.
Guys, what are
that's
you
very
gonna name
Buddhist.
your planets?
Tatooine. Imagine being Jesus and being in like creative mode for 2 billion years. Then you go to survival mode and within like a couple months your people crucify you.
That's what happens when you spawn into the Rome server. That shit's brutal.
Fucking brutal. Hi, Alex.
Alex.
I mean gentleness.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I might have to mute and be unresponsive from time to time, but I'm here.
Gentleness can be under the weather.
Yes. He I feel like he took a he's pretty frail and I feel like he took a beating, so yes.
Yes. Gentleness is
Oh,
badly
never.
injured.
Yeah.
Some of you already healed. Yes, some of you are near death. Yes. Alright, well you're here. We'll begin now. Seems everyone is leveled up, perfect. We'll bring you back in to Phandelver. After having defeated the goblins of Crag Maw hideouts, slain King Clark, their bugbear chief, and rescued Sildar Hallwinter, Gundren's bodyguard, you have returned to Phandalin and in the beginning of dusk. The sky is already dark, but there's still a little bit of energy in the town as you're going about, and you come into Stonehill Inn, just on the main road, and find a seat amongst the bustling tavern. There's drinks, there is food, there is music, there is a man, dark man, with a fiddle. Just enjoying himself and playing his instrument with the band. And creating a lively atmosphere. even as clearly there's been a long day of work. You can look around. Everyone here is not seedy folk or anything. They seem like wholesome people, but dirty. They're sweaty. They definitely need a shower. There's a bit of that stink, a bit of stink of sweat coming through the wonderful food, but clearly there's people who are ready to relax after a long day of work, and they're not causing any trouble. And you strangers come in and you are welcomed by Toblin Stonehill, this friendly, smiling, short, young man. It looks like he's probably just in his 20s, maybe late 20s. Or maybe he just looks very young for his age. But is introducing you, or is inviting you in. Lisi has already bought a room, a double room for herself and Pierre. What are the others ordering? Everyone can have their own room, or you can go in doubles. There'll be one left over to go with
there's only-
something.
Sorry, go ahead.
All I was gonna say, well, I thought there was only 2 singles.
Oh, that's true. There's only 2 singles left. Someone else can take that.
Gentleness.
Chilling with sleeping on like a couch or a recliner or something. Like he doesn't really care. He's been homeless for a minute.
He's homeless. Oh my god.
I mean,
He
he
forgot
lost
where
all his money and he can't remember how to get back into like his house that's in like another dimension. So he forgot that exists.
He left his keys in his pants. He doesn't know his pants.
All his stuff is in his pants.
We find these pants. We're gonna like find like a trapped thoracic like in an amber crystal or something in there.
I was thinking more like sentient
probably.
pants, like that Jimmy Neutron episode.
Oh my
Mhm.
fucking god. That's a hole. I have a. Oh fuck. How do you speak in a French accent? Sacré bleu, I'll have a. Lager. Do you have. Or is it all ale? Here.
We don't have a wide selection, but we've got a deep keg. We can get you some nice local ale.
Lucy, what will you
I was-
have?
I was wondering because I saw you like serving everybody. Is it like the same meal for everybody, or is there like a menu we're supposed to look at? Because I did not like see a menu coming in here.
Oh, sorry. We don't really have a menu per se. We don't have kind of huge selection of food available for guests. We cook what we have every day. If there's something specific you would like, we can try to get that for you. Something you would like to avoid, you can note that.
Could you make my meal like spicy? And I know whenever I say that, everybody gives it to me like medium spice. Like make it spicy.
Well, we have some pepper and lots of peppers, bell peppers, and some garlics
That's
and
great. I
leeks.
love
That's
bell
it.
peppers.
All right. Yeah, we'll add some extra all that to your.
Bell peppers are
That's
disgusting.
But you don't have to cook with them. I never eat them when you cook.
And I
So
never
that's why I'm asking
will.
for extra.
I never will.
All right. Oh,
Anyway, let's go grab a booth.
Oh, I
Yeah, pop up.
I could eat anything.
Let's see, pop up. Do you like spicy food?
Oh yes. Oh, back in my day, I could eat. I could do the 10 dragon pepper challenge in a row and eat all of them, and just wash it down with some booze. And oh, it was the best.
Wait, you did that?
wait.
I
That is
just, like-
impressive.
Killed. No, that's like I've heard that, like killed a guy once.
Yeah, that was my old friend Bobby. He couldn't handle it. And he
You-
got it in
Bobby?
his stomach. It went down his gullet. Or maybe it was. Maybe it was. Oh God, what was his name? Oh Lord.
Bobby,
No,
Gerald. Maybe it was Gerald. He was an old wizard. Oh God, we got into lots of
No.
trouble back in the day in our prime.
Gerald Iron Gut? The famous wizard?
yeah,
Yes, that was the one.
It's Robert Gerald. known by his friends as Bobby.
He was like
Bobby G.
a huge, like, food championship eater. I saw them featured in Vogue and Lot. You were friends with him?
Oh yes. We were very close friends. We did lots of quests together back in our day, years and years ago.
Is it true that he sat down one time and ate like an entire horse, like the full meat off of it in one sitting?
Yes, yeah, he did. That was also the horse meat challenge. Back in,
I heard of the horse meat challenge.
It's homunculus
There
told
was-
him
What's
to do it.
wrong with you?
I forgot which town we were in, but yes, he couldn't resist whenever a local restaurant had any sort of food challenge. He just had to try it, and we tried the horse meat challenge. I couldn't stomach it after the first leg or two, but he managed to go and eat the whole thing, and
I heard that's
he was in a food
Even
coma
more-
for several days.
e- I have heard of this. Even more skilled than this Iron Gut. There was a champion named Klengel Boom Smith who was the master of the horse meat challenge. If I remember correctly, he was still the title holder.
Yes. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Oh,
Wait,
I want
I
to
thought
say
he got disputed because he used he was on like a bunch of drugs when he was eating the horse meat, and people thought like that was enhancing his performance.
There
When
are
he
no
got
rules
kicked off
to
of
the
that
horse
club.
meat challenge, Lucy. There are no rules.
I'm just saying,
Other
it's
than that, you
fantastic
must
that
eat the
he's
whole
number one.
horse. You must eat the horse is the only rule.
It was
you
said
must eat
that
the
this
whole
is
horse
the.
within... Oh no, go ahead.
It was said that in the Rogue magazine, it wrote that he had cast the forbidden spell, stomach upholding, so he could eat more, and then died, and the knowledge was lost with him.
Yes, because his stomach of holding ripped open, and then he got sucked into the astral plane.
Yeah, exactly. From the
That
inside.
sounds
Yes,
about
that
right.
was- From the outside, he just looked like an explosion of blood and guts. And the intestines, there was nothing left to send to the family.
It was not pretty. So
Sorry for your
I
loss,
vowed
Pop.
I would never try the horse meat challenge ever again, and honestly, horse meat puts me off. I can't eat it, it makes me hurl.
Well,
well,
we don't have any horse meat here, I'll show you that.
Oh,
but
wonderful,
just-
that's great.
What sort of places don't have horse meat, huh?
Well, all our horse meat is in living horses, and there's not too many of those in this town.
Oh,
And what do you do
wonderful.
with the horses when they pass away or break their leg, huh?
Well,
You let it go to waste?
they're not my horses. I wouldn't take them. I don't think I'd buy their meat. I have to go on rough times and buy horse
Wait.
meat. To be honest.
Wait, is this one of the places, you know, like how you go to a seafood place and you get to pick the lobster you eat? Is this like that but for horses?
No, they do not sell horse meat, DC.
They just said it was all alive horse meat.
Yeah,
maybe in,
travelers and
whatever
of. Yeah, sorry. We don't
You're
have this
making him
kind of.
uncomfortable, DT. You're making
No,
him
no,
uncomfortable.
no. I mean, a little bit, but that's all right. No, I'm
But
used
it's
to it.
okay.
There's people from all over with different customs. I won't judge you too harshly. But I'll get that room ready for you. You just need that one double. Will everyone else have a singles? Do you have any more doubles you'd like to take? Still have one left.
Sal, what will you have? Tal.
Well,
And,
I suppose. I was just remembering how I wanted to see, just with what Lisi said, something spicy seems to fit the gullet. I've been thinking hard about what I wanted, and frankly, all I've had the past couple of days is mainly booze. So I suppose I should change it up a bit.
All right. Yeah, we'll add a lot of as many spicy things as we can to your bowl.
I mean, I'm not like a red dragon or anything, but I still appreciate a good kick in my meal.
That's a good one. What are your names actually? You are. clearly some knight of some sort in that fancy armor there.
Well, I wouldn't say it's super fancy, but you could just call me Thal.
Thal. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Tovlin. Will you be staying all in Phandalin long?
I think, well, depends on what my company here thinks, because we are on a job, and we do have a timeline.
Oh. Well, sure. I don't mean to pry. I just was interested, and especially if you are going to stay here a while, we can keep your rooms reserved for you. Keep everything just as you like, and if you really need it for days, weeks at a time, we can pay in advance.
How much is it per? What is the rate per one night?
It was 8 silver for the double, Pierre.
8 silver. That is robbery.
8 silver.
I mean, for
How
a
many
room, I don't-
silver? Wait, DC. How many silver is in one gold? Is it 10 or is it 100?
Oh, you know this. Oh, Lizzie, you are so bad at math.
My job. It is not math. It is conversion. Pop, how many silver? Pop, we don't know how many silver is for gold.
I know it's 10.
Gold. How many silver and a gold? Oh my god. Oh,
It is 10.
yeah,
Yes.
that's a great
Out of
question.
character.
Oh, that is so expensive. Is there a discount for successive nights?
Sure. Yeah. Well.
Are you trying to try to find a veterans discount?
No. For every subsequent night, it should decrease by the cost of 1 silver.
Well, that sounds like a certain point you'll be staying for free. But
Yeah, we can say that it levels out at 3 silver.
Well, the thing is, lots of people do come through Phandalin, and I still need the rooms during the day, unless you're using them. I was thinking more. I keep them ready for you every night. Every time you come in to stay, and you pay in the morning and when you leave, and you have food ready for you. You have your beds all clean. You have even a bath drawn for you if need be, and all that sort of thing.
Pierre
You know what?
looks
really
in his
nice.
bag. Oh, go ahead.
I can pay for it, Pierre. Don't worry about it.
Pierre looks in his bag and he realizes he actually has a lot more money than he thought he had. You're alright. It is okay. I am sorry. That's me. I'm sorry for being so rude. I very much
No,
admire your cod piece, sir.
As a business owner, I understand keeping your wallets right is most important.
This is your establishment?
That's right. I'm Toblin Stonehill. This is Stonehill Inn. You know, I come from a tribal way out east, and I came here to be a prospector, but, well, I just don't have the back for it. And I just bought this plot of land, thought it'd be a great place to start an inn and tavern. So I did. My wife has been here with me. She's in the kitchen right now. Beautiful woman, wonderful woman. She's been with me all this time, and I can't thank her enough for it.
That's the sweetest thing ever.
Thank you. Yes, she's wonderful. She's so sweet. Hopefully you'll see her in a minute, but or if you're staying, yes. My thinking is for since there are 6 of you, can have doubles set for you. I can have all my doubles set aside for you, so that would be 8 for tonight each, and then sure we'll say for the next night it's 6. And down to 5. Then it'll be 5 each night. You guys are staying in, and that's a sure thing.
Deal.
All right, sounds good. Will that be someone else will be taking that double then for the 8 silver? And Sildar says yes. I'll just have a single for myself. I have to get my rest. Wake up early in the morning. In fact, I do want to speak to you all about some things, but maybe that could wait till morning. I want to speak with the mayor as well.
Understandable.
Whatever you need.
Sounds good.
Alright, well, while you're thinking what you need and we can talk your business, I'll go get your meals for you. I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
No worries, no worries. And he goes off go into some other tables that seem to have their plates finished, and he comes in and takes those plates and then goes into the back behind the bar, into the kitchen, and leaves you to speak. Sildar kind of coughs.
Can I look around? Does it look like... Look, being a bodyguard is my job. Does it look like there's any danger? Is there any suspicious characters here? Any assassins? Any goblins? 2 goblins in a trench coat that followed us?
Gonna make a perception check.
Other than gentleness. He's a good one.
Yes, he's one of the good ones.
Pierre has told gentleness he's one of the good ones multiple times.
Oh no.
18.
Yeah. Take a wide look around, kind of leaning back in your chair. You scan the room for anyone looking at you immediately, seeing if anyone you all got immediate looks when you entered as battered and bruised strangers, but everyone pretty quickly turned to their own business. No one is staring at you right now, and the mood around generally is pretty cheerful, or not so much like celebratory or anything, but people are smiling, people are drinking, people are having their conversations pretty loud. No one's being rambunctious or anything, but there's enough just like normal bawling conversations that even you feel like you have a sense of privacy. You can have your conversation in pretty normal volume, and few people could hear you even if they tried to listen.
Okay, good. Pierre relaxes a little bit.
And with the
Sits
music as
back
well.
from the
There
table.
is some live music.
Yeah. He prefers lager. Does lager exist at this time period? Or is it all ale?
Pretty sure there would be a lager. Is that like a type of whiskey or something? Or is that beer?
No, it's
Yeah,
a different type of beer.
Pretty sure that would exist. It's Scottish or something.
It is not bad for ale.
Yes, it's all ale. Different varieties of ale.
Is definitely one that's what is it? Staunches the bleeding from earlier.
I definitely
I'm
have
not almost
spoons.
dying anymore.
We took quite the beating, if I am to be honest with us.
Yeah, well, that was quite the encounter in that cave. But I'm glad that we were able to get through it. Hopefully, though, that there won't be anything scarier than that going forward.
It seems like we were not followed, although you can never be too careful.
Let's hope for that. Well, there's mighty terrifying things out there. Things shoot horrors you can only imagine in your worst nightmares.
You feeling okay, Pop Pop? Do you need to go to bed?
Oh, my dear, I think having a lovely meal would be great. These old bones are feeling a little sore from all the running around and all that good stuff.
Oh yes, can we make sure we have some milk for Pop calcium for the bones, eh?
Pop might like a porridge or a stew or something, because he does wear dentures and he likes to take them out and just eat like soft soup and stuff like that from time to time.
Sure, yeah. If you ask specifically for porridge, he'll get that for you. He will just get some random oats and put some milk on it and heat that up for you.
Sweep some oats off the floor, boil in some milk. Pop can't tell the
My good
difference.
lord. Would I be able to
Something
order
to
some
something.
nice soup or porridge? Something to
Some
soothe these
slop.
old bones.
Of course,
Slop.
Grandpa. No, we'll get you some No slop. We'll get you some something nice for you. If we can't get something sweet, we'll get that for you too. And they do put just a dollop of wild berry jam.
Oh, wonderful.
Some,
this is,
some prunes, some cranberry juice.
There is cranberry sauce on the whatever it was, brisket or something. The boar.
Us.
And yes, the food is eventually presented to you, and you all have your drinks of your choice, whether it's ale or milk.
Milk.
something like that.
Milk with, I'm sure, a lot of sleeping pills that Buster put in there.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta have that, whatever sleeping pill he takes.
Milk of the poppy, yeah.
Like that, yeah. Like...
Oh no.
Just to make sure he stays calm. Can't have that wild magic going on.
Oh my god, yes.
But yes, you have your meal, and if one last thing that Sildar would discuss, he would say, I think we must continue looking for Gundren. I will ask the mayor about what's happening. I will try to establish myself as a resource to him. I have my connections in Neverwinter, and that'll help us in our search, and also helping whatever the problems are in Phandelver. I must look for Iarno. That will be my main task for the moment, and if you can help me with that, I can also reward you with this, with the resources of the Lord's Alliance. But otherwise, I think you should look for Gundren. Ask about town, what anyone else knows about him, or who would be interested in, who would be willing to have him kidnapped.
I was using that it was not the workers, the goblins, they were hired by someone, eh?
Indeed, this black spider. I don't want to start throwing around the name around too much, but there may be a lead to probe.
I assume that the black spider was also another goblin, but you think otherwise?
Well, it didn't seem to be someone working with them, or not part of their group. It seems as someone who came from outside and asked their king.
But goblins can be smart creatures, no? Like Mr. Gentleness here?
Yes. Though, gentleness is a rarity. It's much more sophisticated. I don't mean that as an offense, but
Sure.
Oh, he is one of the good ones. What if it was a real spider? What if it was a real spider? Pop, have you ever seen a spider with intelligence, a black spider?
I haven't,
You know,
but I've heard
I had a
stranger stories.
conversation with us. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I had a conversation with a spider once. It was, he was terrifying. He came up to me in the middle of the woods one time, and he started asking me for some silver coins, and then he wanted me to hand over all my money in my wallet, and then he wanted me to give him every scrap of clothing off my back. It was a horrifying night. And he had managed to get me away from my staff and caught me off guard, and I wasn't able to defend myself. And by the time he had made himself out of there, made himself scarce, and I'd gotten my staff back, I was already completely unclothed and undignified in the woods. It was a horrifying experience indeed.
Oh, is that where your pants disappeared, huh?
No, I've had several instances with my pants being stolen over the years.
You get them back, you lose them, you get them back, you lose them. I understand.
Always.
That might have been a bandit instead of a spider, but I'm not the one to judge, huh?
It's when you're least expecting it. Oh, this was many years ago.
No, you maybe shouldn't just like sleep in random chairs. Pop, you could get the room. It would be so much safer.
Would it be? Oh, I've had my rooms broken into as well, but you know that was also in a very unsafe neighborhood. Here
Are
seems
you
like a
sure
lovely
you didn't
town.
leave the door unlocked?
Actually, Lissy, I have a...
It's victim blaming.
In the case of Pop-Pop, I think there is an argument to be made that they're actually safer if they are just sleeping in a pile of rags on the side of the road. No one would think there's something worth stealing from a homeless vagrant. But if they have the money for a room, then the robber would think that maybe if I break in, they have a wallet or something, you know?
No. Pierre, that's very, I get the arguments we're making, but we are not letting Pop potentially get robbed.
Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I have for many years.
You probably
I'll
need to
shoot her.
room with somebody, Pop.
We could get Pop-Pop a bear and a dog to defend him while he sleeps in the barrel.
Oh, I've got Booster here.
Oh
My
yes,
good old
Booster.
friend, who, like, he doesn't need to sleep much, so he keeps watch.
How much could a barrel for Pop-Pop cost, eh?
A what?
A barrel! A barrel!
A what? You gotta speak up, Sonny. Ugh.
A barrel!
I don't know what you're saying. You must speak up.
I think he's about to throw up. He can't handle his ale.
Ugh.
If we do see a barrel for sale anywhere, I will buy a barrel for Pop.
No,
Just in case.
Pop, you don't have to, but if you want, you are welcome to stay with me and Pierre tonight.
That's a very kind offer, my dear. But I'll do fine either in my own room or just get me some comfy chair and I will be okay.
I really don't think you should be robbed. At the very least, get the single. That's just a very scary experience. I have been there, but just get. I'm asking you to get the single. See, I'm going to worry about you if you don't Pop.
Okay. If it'll make you feel better, I will get a room.
It would make me feel a lot better.
Okay, my dear. Just because you're so sweet and you care so much about me, I will, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, I'll buy a room as well.
And I pat Pop on the shoulder.
And Pop just like grabs your hand, gives it a little shake, and then he'll. Has the food come out yet, or not quite yet?
Yes, it's on your table. You can serve.
Okay, then he goes back to slurping his porridge. You do notice he has taken his dentures out and he's put them in a little container next to him, not directly
Aw.
on the table, thankfully.
Little wooden box.
Yeah, his little dentures.
Well, then, if the food's there, then I will eat mine. Did they make it spicy enough for me, Joel?
No, they do not. They do not have the resources in this Bodunk town to give you the spice that you asked for. It is pretty garlicky. It's kind of garlicky, and he did add a especially large portion of bell peppers amongst the vegetables, like red bell peppers.
Yeah.
kind of throws the flavor a bit off of anything. But he tried to give your order as you.
I love them. I just bite into them like they are apples.
Never thought I'd hear you say that, Iris, out of character.
Listen, I gotta steal something from Katie, right? Real thing, I have a friend named Katie who just literally eats bell peppers like they're apples.
Raw bell
You're a
peppers.
snake. You're not supposed to like vegetables. You're a snake.
I don't think
You're just gonna like
vegetables
apples.
I don't think
That's-
snakes like vegetables either. Actually, they like it less than us.
You can like apples though. That's very ominous. That's very biblical.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, yeah.
That definitely was supposed to be a pomegranate.
Look, she's part of either. She's gonna be an omnivore. I can have her like spicy food. The role play isn't over yet.
Well, meat can be spicy. Anything can be spicy.
Well, I think we're getting like ham or something. Spicy ham.
Or
If you do eat vegetables, are you gonna like violently like throw up, or will it be fine?
No, I think it'll be fine unless Joel makes me roll to see if I violently throw up the second I eat vegetables.
I'm pretty sure reptiles don't experience 𝐂𝐜𝐜𝐿 in the same way.
How dare this podunk town not have Carolina Reaper Anus Destroyer 7000 chili peppers?
We haven't imported them yet.
How dare they not have Trinidad Scorpion?
I'll look that up later. Alright. Unless anyone else wants to continue this or say anything else, right now we can move on to the morning as you guys have a long rest.
That's
I love
perfect.
this party. This party is so fun. I love this party.
We're a motley crew.
We are.
There we go. Long rest. Oops. Okay. Alright, you can click, you can give yourself a long rest on your character sheets on the top right, up right above your experience bar. There's like I think that's supposed to be a tent. Kind of looks like a flask to me.
You said a long rest?
Yes. Spend maybe
Why
an
the
hour or
fuck is short
two.
rest a
getting-
meal?
Oh, that makes sense.
Those are bad icons for short and long rest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What would you use?
1Z and 2Zs.
Ooh, that's really good. Actually, that was immediately better.
I feel like one of them should be a campfire. I don't know which one, but campfire would feel like make more sense. So the tent is just kind of hard to read at this scale.
You could do like a campfire for the long rest, and then maybe like something indicating like a snack for like the short rest. Like an apple or
power
something.
bar. Oh, the apple. Brought it back. We'll start
I like that.
make it a bell pepper. Alright, perfect. Well,
Lizzie's handing people full bell peppers like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
They think it might have been a pomegranate, actually, or it's ambiguous what the fruit actually was.
yes, in the text it doesn't say what it is, but culturally,
That
pomegranate. Okay, yes, you go to your rooms, you have your doubles. I was thinking Thal, that Thal gentleness and pop up. We'll try to squeeze together in one double room.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. How's
Gentle-
Pop sleeping? Because I don't. Is he on the bed? Because I can like forego the bed for him because he's like all old.
No, he likes to sleep because he kind of has like sleep apnea, so he likes to sleep kind of at an incline. So he'll sleep if there's like a recliner or a rocker or something in the room that he can put his feet up on.
Gotcha.
Sure, there'll be a rocker there. So you find your rocking chair, you put some cushions on it, and a blanket is thrown over you, and you were already asleep when you sat there. And you're perfectly perfectly settled
Okay,
in.
he's good to go with that.
And you'll awake into the wee hours of the morning as roosters cry out as an alarm throughout the city, and people are already getting ready for work. You can peer out the window, opening it up with those that were closed and shuttered up for the night for some privacy. You look out and see the early birds getting their worms out in the fields, and people going up into their farms and heading out south along the Miners' Trail to the Sword Mountains. And you look to the hilltop, the east of Phandelver, and see ruined manor in clear, broad daylight. It is completely destroyed. The roof is caved in. The path before it is littered with stones of the old walls, as well as kind of garbage, refuse, old sacks, tumbleweeds, bits of like old meals that have been had at the base of the hills there and whatnot. You come down to have your breakfast, and it's served for you, and it's mostly just leftovers from the night before, like a small serving of that, along with some more porridge and a side of fruits.
Oh, this is a bountiful display. This is fabulous. Thank you very much, said Pop-Pop, waking up in the morning.
When hotels do like continental breakfasts, it's so fun.
Breakfast.
I like how you have to like spin the little tumbler to get all the cereal out, and that crushes like half the cereal that goes into your bowl.
Pierre just gets a big bowl, sits down, starts fueling up.
Yeah, Lissy is like digging through like one of those mini fridges full of yogurt, so they do continental breakfasts, and she's like, okay, this one's expired, this one's expired, this one's really expired, this one's expired.
I don't think you're gonna be able to yes and a mini fridge into this scene, unfortunately.
Why not? I'm just picturing my last experience I had at the continental breakfast.
Now,
English
this is called the Stonehill Inn. Now, with just drop a T in there, and it's the Stonehilton.
Oh, there we go.
Drop the stone. Now it's just Hilton.
Are you telling this to Toblin as he's serving you?
I am, but then I see our boy. Oh my god, what's his name? I'm stupid.
Sildar?
Sildar. Hallwinter? Is that his last
Sildar
name?
Hallwinter. He's not.
There's his name. Oh, yeah,
friendly
the
to
name
you.
over your head was gone for a second, Mr. Sildar. Mr. Hallwinter.
All that happens.
And are you feeling better?
Yes, let me take my long rest right now. I'm feeling wonderful. I feel refreshed mostly. He is bandaged up. His bruises have gone from a deep black purple to just a nice cool blue.
Oh my
And
god.
he's finishing up his breakfast now. He woke up a little earlier than you, or he just got ready a little faster than you. Yes, I'm ready to go talk to the mayor, figure out what's happening in the area, what happened to Yarno, and begin my search. What will you be doing today?
If we may accompany you to the mayor, we might have some relevant details in our memory from the cave. And it is also good for us to learn about the town. Who better to learn about the town than from the mayor, no?
The mayor might be a good place to start, especially for discretion's sake. I was thinking about asking Toblin if he might know anything, since, inns are often places where information congregates. And I was also thinking about go into Barthen's provisions. Maybe a provisioneer might know what sorts of things are happening on the road. I don't know.
Oh, right. Barthen's provisions. Have you dropped off the wagon yet? It's not.
Well, it slipped my mind amid my injuries
No, I
yesterday.
I think they were already closed up by the time we came across them, so I guess that's a good place to start. But you look around for Toblin, and he is, I guess he's moving away now from having served you, and you can see that his bartenders, the young dwarf woman and the young dwarfess and the little boy, and his wife now, you can see, moving around and setting up the tables already for the new day. It's mostly empty right now, but people are already coming in. Some people coming in from the road and others who are there for a quick morning meal.
It's a cute town, no? A bad place. Is there somewhere we can fill up our like canteens and stuff?
Yes, there would be a well somewhere. I don't think it shows it on the map. Probably in the town green. We can, say
We'll keep an eye on that when we leave.
Alright. Where do you want to start? You want to start talking to each other more to discuss what you want your lead to be? Go to Barthen's provisions or talk to Toblin and his family?
Do we want to ask Toblin if he's heard anything?
Sounds good to me, gentleness.
Alright, I can try to talk to him, but people tend to not be very loose of lip with me, as it were.
Don't you worry.
We have to start somewhere, no?
Yes.
But I'm happy to talk to him. If you guys all want to come.
Yes, sounds good to me.
I will come too. I want to ask him where he got.
Are you guys
his,
talking about me?
confidence.
Toblin pops up right behind you as you're openly saying his name in his establishment. You guys need anything?
Hi, Toblin. Oh, we were just saying how good the breakfast is.
Oh, thank you. Glad you like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to provide a tip, actually, because the mutton I had last night was so good. So, here's 5 silver for the mutton. Yeah.
Well, that's very kind of... Well, this could go to tonight's board. If you said you're staying over tonight as well. And it'll be 7 tonight for a double. That was the deal?
No. Yeah. I mean, thank you for the room. I think Pierre's a little bit worried about, like, the window being too big. And because, oh my gosh, we've heard all these scary things around town about, I don't know, like, people breaking in or shady characters. And we were sort of wondering if you know where to avoid, because we're a little bit worried now about shady characters here.
His eyes furrow as you mention this. That's... Well, I suppose that reputation is already leaving town. That's wonderful, but yeah, there are shady characters. The red brands, bunch of hooligans, ruffians. They're causing a stir around town. He looks up towards his wife, because he's kind of a little stressed out, and she sees that and starts moving over, puts her hands on his shoulder and says, "Well, hello, you're all adventurers, strangers down here, right?" And Toblin introduces, "Yes, honey, Trilena. This is my wife, Trilena," and she waves to you. "Yes, honey, they were asking about the red brands, something about kidnapping." And her eyes kind of go wide and look to you and says, "I've heard about What do you know about them? The Dendrars?
Well, look, and Lizzie, this is the kidnapping is new information, but Lizzie will be like, but we know that they have been kidnapping people, and you two seem like such nice folks, and we don't want to burden you, but there's this employer we have that is also a dear friend of me and my husband's, and he's gone missing, and we're worried that the Red Brands have something to do with it. And if you have any information, you could help this man so much. We're just so scared.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is awful. It's gotta be the Red Brands. Those. Alright, well, and this is Trilana speaking. She says, I have been trying to gather some of the other folks in town to do something about this, but none of us are really fighters. Even those that are retired, and there's a lot of danger. There's a lot of those ruffians. Red Brands they're taking control of the town, and the mayor is too much of a coward to do anything about it. Fel Dendrar, he's a local woodcarver. He stood up to the Red Brands a 10-day ago. And they came by his shop, and they were leering at his wife. They murdered him. Several townsfolk saw it happen. And they grabbed his body, and now his wife, daughter, and son, they've all gone missing too. And we don't know who did that, but I think we can put some clues together, and if your friend's gone missing, well, they gotta be stopped, and they might know something about that.
Whoa.
Thank you. If you have any information, whatever team you're trying to put together, we are, well, as you can tell from all of our bruises last night, we have gotten in a fight or two.
And as you are talking, and as she's been speaking a bit more
Exactly.
loudly and getting a bit more heated, clearly this is a stressful situation. Toblin is holding her shoulders now and kind of comforting her, and the dwarf maid comes over as she is in the midst of handing out some breakfast to some other patrons here. She turns and walks over to you and says, "Oh, if you're looking for someone to help you deal with those Red Brands, you know, Darren Ettermath, the orchard keeper, he's a former adventurer. I bet he can give you the help you're looking for." And Toblin says, "Elsa." I says, "Sorry, I'm just saying, they need help." And she goes back to her work. "I'm sorry, I don't..." And Toblin says, "I'm sorry, I don't want to cause any trouble for my family. The Red Brands are a pain, but I don't want to put a target on my back, on my family's back, on my establishment's back. You're doing this,
We won't say a word. Don't worry, Toblin.
That we can promise.
Just be subtle about it. They're gonna make their own conclusions no matter what, and they're gonna start breaking stuff. Even if doesn't become my problem. I don't want to become the town's problem more than it already is."
Oh, we're like super subtle. You don't even have to worry.
Alright,
Looks back at the table.
Seem like kindly folk.
We are the most standout group of people that you've ever seen in this town.
I'm curious, do I get any like weird looks because I'm a black dragonborn?
Put the robe back over your parts. We are in public.
I am not exposing anything. Oh, and Pop looks down. Yeah, he's in his tidy whities, thank God. But he puts his robe back together. I'm sorry.
Super discreet.
Yes, and as that's happening, how you do think that maybe no one's looking at you, at least for that moment. You have noticed that as you came into town, into Phandelver, there was less of that of, I guess, the look of fear. There was a look of curiosity, maybe concern, but not so much fear. Actually, a little less than you got even in Neverwinter. Maybe Phandelver was a bit more used to dealing with very strange looking folk.
Cool. Well, it seems like this place is pretty accepting, Thal thinks to himself. At least more so than Neverwinter and the other civilizations I've been to.
Even then, it might have been more of a class thing as well for them. You are a knight, but since you're not from a recognized order from there, you don't really have the same prestige. Kind of think of you as a hedge knight. Even you're clearly martial. You're clearly a warrior. You're dangerous, but you're not part of the establishment. But here, there's no establishment.
Okay, wait. So Pierre takes out a little notebook, and he's writing down some names. Okay, so Red Brands are the local kidnappers. What was the family they attacked?
Dendrars. Dendrar.
The Dendrars.
Yes.
And they all disappeared. All the Dendrars are gone.
The father, Thel, Thel, was killed. Straight up in the street as he was in front of his own shop.
Rest of the family gone, right?
And no one knows what happened to them or saw anything, but
Yep.
just pretty sure.
And we just heard there was an orchard keeper that might be able to help us.
Yes, Darren Edermath. I'll just type it.
Darren?
I'll put it in Phandelver more, I guess.
That's my uncle's name.
Oh, he's in Phandelver now.
He's not an orchard keeper, IRL.
Oh, as you know.
Perfect. All right. And it makes a weird clicky-clacky sound when Pierre takes notes in his notebook for some reason.
Right. My quill is just really crusty.
Yeah, for some reason it sounds exactly like a Zelio 60-gram actuation mechanical keyboard squish when he takes notes with his quill.
Magic.
Yeah, so much gossip in the town. I'm not usually in tune with all the comings and goings, eh?
Oh, you'll find plenty of gossip here, says Trilana. She looks to Elsa and she says that.
Then, Mr. Homewinter, still first to the mayor's abode, because the mayor might also have information about how to deal with the Red Brands and Darren, where to find Darren and their mass.
Yes. Either the mayor's or Barthen's provisions. Get the wagon dropped off, and perhaps Elmina, I believe it was, will have more information about Gundren's business.
I will share my notes with the... Go ahead.
Before Toblin walks off and before we leave, Gentleness would sort of tug on his sleeve to have him lean down.
Oh, he's a bit startled as he finally sees your face. Have you been kind of either in the dark or looking down a bit? Says,
Yeah.
And he does lean down. Yes?
So, obviously you mentioned discretion earlier. We would like to keep, a good amount of discretion going for everyone's safety. These are turbulent matters that we're engaged with. For that reason, we'd appreciate your discretion as well. That helps keep everybody safe. And furthermore, I was wondering if you might have heard anything about a black spider or the location of a Cragmore castle. Has something like that sort of wandered in through these doors?
I know the Cragmaw goblins, right? Those are the goblins that are on the Tribord Trail.
Right.
They're kind of a problem. I don't know if they have a castle, or if that's what they're calling their cave now.
Not yet.
And no, I don't know anything about a black spider. Sorry.
Alright. Well, actually, do I believe him?
Gotta make an insight check.
Okay. Might as well, I suppose. Ooh. I certainly do.
He seems totally honest with you. He had that concerned look to his face, and as he leaned in, he kind of turned his nose as if he expected to get a waft of bad breath, but it wasn't as bad as he expected, and seems to
Still pretty
just be
bad.
speaking as bad as he's used to. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Alright, well, anyway, it's all I wanted to know. Appreciate you trying to help us while we try to, make things work a little bit better for everybody. And once again, I appreciate your discretion.
Yeah. I mean, if you are gonna do something about it, I mean, don't get yourselves killed, and please don't get anyone else killed.
Of course not. I didn't hear anything from you. All I got from you was mutton and good rooms.
Well, don't be discreet about that. Tell everyone about that.
Of course.
Alright, well, enjoy your meals, and I'll see you tonight, maybe.
Thank you.
And he nods and moves along.
I turn to gentleness and I say, you know what? I totally bet that the spider is like one of the red hand guys. Because if your name is as stupid as like the red hands, then somebody there is definitely calling themselves the black spider.
It's certainly a possibility. I figured, might be worth asking directly in case, anybody's heard anything about that. Could be connected, could be separate. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes these things are.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that the Goblin Cave wasn't calling himself a castle, because didn't Clark refer to himself as the king?
Yeah, King 𝐀𝐜𝐜𝐞𝐜. If I understood Shieldar though, Shieldar said, wait, Gundren's been sent to Cragmaw Castle, but Shieldar don't know where Cragmaw Castle is, so I was hoping maybe.
Yes, it seems that there's another higher king, King Grohl, who is maybe the ultimate leader of the Cragmaw goblins. Maybe there's another king above him. I don't know, but Cragmaw Castle seems to be a different place.
I'll have to see if it's an actual castle. If it's an actual king, wouldn't be surprised if it was another 𝐀𝐜𝐜𝐞𝐜, so.
That's true. Could just be a bigger cave.
If a bit confused, how does like the nobility ranking system for goblins work? Because if he's the king, but can still have another king above him, is it like king isn't the top, there's something above that?
I guess it'd be High King Grohl, but
King of Kings Grohl.
yes. Doesn't sound bad.
Is that like the limit?
he turns to gentleness.
I feel like with goblins, you can kind of just call yourself a king, and it's about as legitimate as you're gonna get in that situation. Maybe
Just
more
like
to say.
just like humans do it.
Yeah.
Well,
True.
that's crazy. Because if you call yourself wrong in the Yanti caste system, you can get them like a ton of trouble, but I guess it's more loosey with goblins.
Oh yeah, everything's. Well, a lot of things are loosey with goblins. Very loosey short.
Oh, this is some good porridge right here. Oh. What a delicious breakfast. Here, Booster,
I'm
you
glad-
have some, my friend.
I'm glad you're enjoying your slop, Pop.
Oh, indeed, this is some excellent slop. 10 out of 10. I would give it full 5 stars here. And Booster just enjoys a little bit of the slop as well on a spoon.
Maybe call it something else other than slop if you're telling other people about that.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Alright, well, I'll be heading to the mayor's, to the town hall, see if the mayor's there, and you can follow me or meet me there. Either way, I'm ready to start looking for a Yarno.
Alright, shall we go to the provisions place first to hook up the wagon, or you think that can wait?
So those.
I think if he is going to the mayor, then we probably want to talk to him at the same
Sure.
time. Yeah, it would be annoying if we made like 2 separate appointments with the mayor.
Oh, yeah, oh, of course.
Well, Sildar gets up and nods and leaves, and you, a few minutes later, finish your meals and follow after him. As you exit the door, right around, kind of leaning against the side of it, against the building, is the young boy. And he looks up at you as you come out with grain stuck between his teeth, just like a stalk of grain. He says, "Huh? So you think you can stop the red brands, huh?"
What is your name, little boy?
My name's Peter, but my friends call me Pip.
Yeah, Pip.
Your name is also Pierre?
No, Peter.
No, Pierre is a different name than Peter, Lisi.
Oh, I thought that was just like your accent.
How many times must I explain this to you? My name is not Peter. It is Pierre.
I call you. I just thought like that was how you say it without the accent.
Little boy, do not become a bodyguard
No.
when you grow up.
You weirdos definitely aren't gonna beat the red brands. Well, have fun getting yourselves killed. And he turns to leave, but very slowly, and like obviously he's expecting you to stop him. He's like walking as if in slow mo.
Do you want to stealth fight your mother?
Huh?
Yes, little boy, are you lost? Are you looking for your teddy bear or your what is your issue, huh?
No, I know exactly where my mom and Teddy Bear are. I was gonna help you. I was gonna see if maybe if you know, if you're up to snuff, if you have the skills to take on those bandits, but I don't think you do. You're just a bunch of. And he looks up to Thal and he kind of gets scared looking into your dragon eyes and your curled horns. And he's yeah, well.
And then I just try to wave, like, awkwardly a little. It's like, there's nothing to be afraid of. We'll help you out, little kid.
We're interested in information. I do not think that this child should come with us while we are fighting dangerous kidnapping bandits.
Well, hey, trust me, I don't ever want children to ever come with us, but if there's anything we could do to help for any further information, and then I'd be happy to help out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help you
How
fight.
do you do?
You guys fucking crazy? I'm like 7 years old.
That was what you were offering, and I was like gonna be like, oh
No,
no.
I was gonna be your informant. Okay. Anyway, look.
Okay, it's better.
Just south over there, and he points to kind of a large farmhouse. That's Alderleaf Farm, and Carp, he's the boy who lives there. He said he found a secret tunnel in the woods, but the red brands almost caught him. So apparently, it's important to them.
What was the boy's name that you just said?
Carp?
Carp, like the fish?
Yeah.
Alright, is there lots of tunnels under this town, Mr. Pip?
I don't know, probably. There's lots of dwarves here, I guess. Maybe there are tunnels everywhere?
You just assume that dwarves like to dig tunnels, huh?
No, I know many dwarves, and that's all they do all day. Elsa's one of the few dwarves I know who doesn't. It's no hate on dwarves, they're digging tunnels. I mean, I don't think this town would exist without digging tunnels. That's what most people here do. It's just...
Is this a mining town?
Yeah.
Oh, that is why we were delivering all of those pickaxes and lanterns, no?
I guess. I don't know. You guys are definitely gonna get killed by the red brands. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Alright, whatever. And then you hear Trelena shouting from indoors, Pip! Where are you? You're supposed to be cleaning! And he drops his grain on the ground. He picks it up and goes to put it in his mouth again, but it's covered in dust. And he's, oh, damn it. And he runs around to the back door. You saw nothing! And he's gone.
Yeah, I like that little Pip boy.
Yeah, cute kid.
Do not get attached to anyone here. They could be killed by bandits at any time, no?
You don't
Let's try to prevent it. Wow. Pop, that's really cold.
Just kidding. Sorry, I've had way too many friends that die from stupid decisions in combat.
Well, he says that Alderleaf Farm there's a entrance to a tunnel that perhaps the Red Brand were using. This town is lively, so many people. So that must be worth investigating as well.
So what are the odds we think a strange kid telling us that we should squeeze down into like a secret tunnel is a trap?
You think he's being paid off by the Red Brands to entrap us?
Did someone say secret
No,
tunnel? Secret tunnels often have so much treasure inside.
I mean, he seemed genuine to me, as far as I could tell.
Could one of us like roll for insight or?
Retroactive 5 minutes later insight.
Sure, you go ahead, yeah.
No, my insight's not very good, so.
My insight is +3. Does anyone have better than +3?
Ooh,
Nope.
nope.
You can still roll it if you're doing it.
I rolled it. 15.
That kid was definitely an informant. He was a spy. Double agent. No. Seemed like he was a genuine kid. He seems like he was probably eavesdropping into your conversation from before and was waiting for you to come out so that he could give you some relevant information.
Not everyone is out to get us. He was trying to help. Probably stressed out that worried because his town is still by bandits.
And as you're walking just outside Stonehill Inn, you see the people are coming out of their homes and opening up their stores. Or the stores they've already been woken up and stores are ready, and people are only now coming in. And the sounds of woodworking, of the mill, and the woodworker's shop, and the hammering in the forge of the smithy behind you, just north of you, Stonehill Inn. And you can see a woman come out and begin praying over the stone shrine. Where did I put you guys over here? Should be over here.
Can we tell what the shrine is for? Like which god?
Yes, you go over and you see a symbol on it, and you recognize it as the symbol of Tymora, goddess of luck, of adventurers, of gamblers, of travelers, and thieves. Those who risk, who take on the risks of life. And there is an elf woman, and elf woman putting over it with a younger halfling girl. And the woman is saying the prayers out loud and giving these stanzas, and then the younger halfling is repeating them after her while they light some candles. And they place, once they're done, they place a copper coin, a penny, a nib on the shrine. And some of the passers-by go on and they put a penny right where the penny was, and then pick it up so that there's only ever one penny on the time, and they're just exchanging it. And those that come by and want some luck exchange their penny to take it with its newly charged fortune.
Hey, what do you think they're doing over there?
I say it exactly like Jill said it.
What on earth? I've never seen such a bizarre ritual.
Really?
Well, I don't know. If I have, it's been many a year. I can't remember.
At this point, I would just assume that you've seen anything and everything, Pop.
Like I said, I probably have seen it. It's just been many years.
Could I use like a history? Could I use like a history check to glean more information that like might be helpful or not?
Yeah, it would be more of a religion check if you're trying to understand like the theology of it, or spiritual significance.
Yeah, you said that's all good?
Oh, no, you can make a religion roll.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay, you come by and you move forward, and the acolytes nod towards you, and you maybe partake in the ritual. You take your own penny and you exchange it, and you feel no different. It's not exactly a real blessing, or a blessing, a magical effect that is immediate, but you think upon it and you understand that this the shrine here that is pretty large but unroofed. It's not an actual sanctuary or temple, but it is a collection of stones, both worked and natural, or perhaps just extremely old work stones that have been gathered together into this almost menhir, like a standing stone kind of thing, surrounded on three sides with the symbol of Tymora painted on it. And you know that these are very folk customs. This is not really part of the grander theology or part of like the temple rituals. This is more of the little magic and of spreading the value of everyone's fortunes are always tied. You're always taking on a new destiny. Every time you're interacting with someone, at all times, there's something new is going to happen now that your destinies have crossed. And just accepting that you're always part of everyone else's life, and everyone is part of your life. And as part of a traveling community, it is a personal sign of investment. It's just supposed to help you feel more like a daily ritual thing, to feel part of the community. And right here in the town greens, you see some of the children come forth and begin to be educated in some some grammar skills by just some of the elders. Not so, yeah, I don't think they would really, and maybe they would teach writing. At this point, the setting is almost late medieval, so there are printing presses in some places, and just generally with like wizardry and things, like the value of reading on like a broad scale is a thing. So maybe they would be teaching that now, and you're seeing that this community is being grown up, and this like from strangers. You see the disparate people here, and that this shrine is a way to connect them all.
Gotcha.
This is a cute town.
Yeah. Really nice.
Timora is also one of the most broadly worshipped god in many forms for each culture, because you always have to deal with fate and fortune.
When no one is really paying attention to gentleness, he's gonna put a copper coin down.
You exchange it, or do you exchange, or are you just adding another coin?
I'll exchange.
And yeah, you do as well. And again, you don't feel a blessing, but you know you have someone else's penny, and someone else will have yours. Maybe that would have been your lucky penny. Maybe this one will be.
Pierre saunters up to the fountain. Ah, look at this. Someone left a penny. Lucky me. Little penny for Pierre. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That'd be so character. You just think. I'd give you an inspiration for that. But you don't need that. You start with one. You wake up inspired every day.
Pierre's about to get twice as inspired.
I do not do that.
So you guys going to the mayor, town master's hall? I'm just calling it mayor, town master's.
Oh yeah, I think we have to like jog a little bit because Sildar probably left us behind as we were doing our fountain shenanigans.
Yes. So you catch up with him and you see him. Okay, yes, you go down right against the town green, and you see the town master's hall, the mayor's hall, or town hall. Has sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on the board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward! Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
Looks like a potential job for us here.
See that Sildar Hallwinter is... Yeah, you enter in, and you see him talking with a jolly middle-aged man. Well, he's actually not jolly. He's plump and fat-cheeked and has quite well-groomed mutton chops and mustache. But he's actually not jolly. He actually looks very stressed out and kind of dour. And he's kind of slumping in his seats, his very well-cushioned seats. And Sildar is standing before him and clearly already in the midst of a conversation. I guess you catch the part where he says, "I cannot leave this town until I understand what has happened to Yarno." And he turns around to the door and he sees all of you entering. He says, "Yes, these are the folk I was telling you about. These adventurers who were working with Gundren and saved me. You can have anything you can to help them look for Gundren, that would be wonderful, but nothing else. Just please don't get in their way." And this man who stands up as you approach and nods, and his jowl jiggles at you, and his gold chain as well. He says, "Oh, yes, welcome. I am Westerharbin, Mayor of Phandelver. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'm very sorry about what happened to your friend, and we will keep that in memory. We don't have a constable at the moment, but I will let everyone know, every fighting man capable of defending the town and defending themselves, to keep out for goblins and make sure that those nasty creatures don't." Oh, and he finally notices Gentleness. Says, "Oh, there's and he sees that you're very finely dressed. Who are you? Who are you people? Why do you have a goblin with you?"
Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. I know you're on very high edge. I'm not with the goblins that I'm.
Black Dragonborn. And Sildar kind of shakes his head and says, "I should have mentioned that, yes, but they're good folk. They're not with the Cragmaw goblins, and they're friends of Gundren's. So they're friends of mine. They've done well. Be that as it may, I cannot have people causing mayhem and interrupting the daily lives of the citizens. If you're going to make your investigations, I cannot let you causing trouble." And Sildar kind of leans over him a bit, says, "Oh, but I've heard tell that there's a group of Red Brand ruffians going about bullying your citizens and killing people in broad daylight. It seems that they still walk about unarmed, unjudged." Says, "Oh, well, yes, but we're working on that. It was a misunderstanding, and we're trying to make sure that nothing like that happens again. But the Red Brands, they're simply a mercenary group, like your friends, I'm sure, adventurers, and it can be brash at times, yes, but as long as no one causes any trouble, there won't be any."
Can I insight to feel like if his nervousness or his hesitation to give them up is more like fear, like they're threatening him, or like they're paying him? I guess he seems less afraid in that sense.
Make a
See how
insight
nervous
check.
he seems?
Gentleness also doesn't believe him, but he would still like to make an insight check just to be sure.
8.
Yeah, just so you can make yours. Okay. Yeah, he just seems terrified out of his mind. He seems like he was probably already. I mean, I guess you don't really know him that well, but it seems like he's just an anxious person overall, and the situation is just not good for him. You don't know how he got elected mayor, but probably just he was the only one campaigning, and he.
Are you okay, sir? You're like clutching your heart a lot.
Oh, it's just the gouts. Don't worry. And he does handkerchief his face. Listen. You can do your investigation. All right, you can look for your friend, of course. We don't want any disappearances, any more trouble in Phandelver. You can do what you need. Just please don't cause any trouble for any residents of Phandelver. Great. Well, I will still need all the information about what Jarno Albrecht was doing and how he was getting set up. And says, I'm sorry, but there is no information. He simply was never introduced. He never came to the town hall. Sildar rubs his eyebrows. And there's a pause in the conversation as the mayor kind of looks around nervously.
Oh, my sir, there's no reason to fear our friends here. I know I know people may have poor thoughts behind dragonborns and goblins, but I can assure you, I give my word as Sir Perillius Orthol Thornwick of the Silver Staff. I give you my assurance. that-
You are Perillius Ornthal Thorn of the Silver Staff. I've heard so much about you. And he goes over and stomps over to you, Pop, and he does start shaking your hand. Amazing! It is a pleasure to have you. I used to hear tales of you when I was a kid. Oh, that is amazing. Please.
Oh, I've lived many years. Yeah, I assure you, these are good friends of mine, and we would never mean any harm to your town. I can assure you that.
No, I would hope. But my father told me tales of you when I was a kid. Said when he would travel to Neverwinter, he would see the great exploits of a great wizard. That is. It's truly an honor to have you. Please, I've been wanting to have a library or a mage tower set up in town at some point. Perhaps you would like to stay, and you can I'm sure you can make a great home here in Phandelver.
Oh, you're very sweet. I hope that the tales of my adventures haven't been overzealous, I should say. I'm not as much of a spellcaster as I once was, but thank you so much for your hospitality and your generosity here.
It is nothing. If you are even a tenth as great as the stories say, then you'll be more than a boon to Phandelver, that's for sure.
Well, I just wanted to assure you there's nothing to worry with my friends here. They're very much trustworthy folk.
That is reassuring. And he looks again between all of you and notices looks at Pierre's depressed eyes as he smokes indoors, or eye, I guess, and Lisi's own serpentine eyes, and then at Dowl's great horns that curl around his face and the green, sickly green light of his iris. And down at Gentleness, who's just taking notes of everything and trying to look prim and proper in this kind of very finely furnished hall.
Yeah, this is very much like a moment of lucidity for Papa.
Your friends are more than welcome to stay. I don't mean to seem nervous or to have... What? What was that?
Nothing.
But yes, I don't mean to send you off or send bad vibes, as the druids say. There's just a lot of trouble in the area recently, but I do feel better having you here, Great Perillius. Master Perillius? Is that your title?
I'm fine with Perillius or Pop or whatever is fine these days.
Right, Pop, yes. Well, if you're looking for your friend, what was his name again?
Gundren Rockseeker.
Yes, Gundren. Yes, Gundren. The Rockseeker brothers. They've been a great addition to the town. They've been working with the miners.
He has a brother?
Two, yes. I don't recall their names, I'm sorry. They usually work with Elmina Barthen. A bit north of town, right at the path leading to the Tribord Trail. She might know more about what's happening with them. I think they were camped outside of town, but I don't recall exactly where.
Oh, the Boston's provisions?
That's right, yes. Elmina Barthen. She runs it now after her father passed, and she and her father have been good friends to the Rock Seekers.
Well, I can imagine why they are repeat customers. I presume that the rock seekers are in the mining business.
Yes, yes. Most all of Phandelver is. Someone has to mine the gold, and he kind of he grips onto his chain, as if like he's trying to grip onto his lapel, kind of in that kind of Napoleon pose, but he's really holding up his chain and his many rings.
Oh, Pierre, like, as he realizes we're probably gonna need to go underground at some point, I've just decided in the moment he hates being underground. So, face.
Sorry, you cut out there at the end. What did you say?
Someone was feedbacking a little bit. Oh, it's gone. I said, Pierre, I just decided he hates being underground. So he he like starts to look even more nervous, and he smokes twice as fast.
I'll pat your shoulder and I'll say, I mean, there, Pierre. We can probably just send Buster down the tunnel or something first. To make sure he's all safe.
As he hears that.
Are antiques underground animals? And where?
He's not an underground animal. He's just... Yeah, he's just a little nervous when it comes to dark places.
Okay, so we have 2 people in the party who are going to have trouble with this cave, it sounds like.
It's okay, Buster can just... my little friend here can just go under my hat if he's nervous. And I think it's because if he's not casted, because I have to cast him with a spell to bring him out, he must be in some kind of void realm. So he doesn't really like dark places all that much.
I don't think he's like in a void realm. He's like in the Feywild.
How is this void realm? He is like...
how that works, but
maybe he's like going into your mindscape, but he's lost in the Alzheimer's. That's happening. He's in the back rooms now. Oh, no.
We got a hard cut to Buster in the back rooms.
Oh, poor Buster.
Let me out! Let me out! Okay, yes, and as you discuss that, Sildar kind of sighs, says, alright, well, if I find nothing more of use here, I'll ask anyone else what they know of Yarno. And he leaves. And the mayor kind of taps his fingers like, well, I'm sorry I can't be of more help, but I'm just the mayor.
Just the mayor?
Well, Phandelver as a town, as a polity, doesn't have that many resources to throw around.
Okay, but if we have any other questions, can we stop by you? Is there somebody that we should ask first?
I suppose go to Barthen's Provision. We can ask about the Rock Seeker brothers, and maybe Phandelver Miners Exchange. Halia Thornton runs there, and she would have worked with the Rock Seekers as a whole fairly often. Those are the 2 places I can.
Alright. But thank you so much.
Of course.
Alright, and unless anybody has anything else they want to do, I'm down to head out of this mayor's office.
I have no respect for this man. I have no respect for this man.
Yeah,
You throw your cigarette out on the floor.
I'm actually not smoking because I said I only had 1 cigarette left and I'm saving it. So he just rolls it around in his mouth without lighting it, like the guy, like the boy in A Fault in Our Stars.
Mm-hmm. Deep cut. Okay. All right. Yeah. Whereas, do you guys want to split the party? You have your two immediate leads here from the mayor. You can go to Barton Provisions. Still need to get paid for delivering the supplies. At least you got that. And ask about the Rock Seekers or Phandelver Miners Exchange. They're in exact opposite directions.
Gentleness is down to go to Barthen's Provisions.
Yeah, I can go with gentleness too.
Yeah, do you guys just all want to go? I mean, unless we want to see if we can do it faster. Oh, we could make it like a contest, and you guys can go to the Provisions, and Pierre and I can go to the other place, and we can see who gets the most stuff.
Not everything has to be a game, Lisi.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
more
someone's
fun
like this
if it
online.
is.
I mean, it's fine. It makes no difference to me. I'm probably going to try to be as efficient as I can anyway.
I will go with Lisi, of course, as a bodyguard.
Right? Split
I'm
season.
going
This
for
way
the
we save a
thing.
bunch of time. So I think we're splitting the party.
All right. Where's Pop Pop going?
He can go with the other half then. Wherever they're going. He's like, I'm just following where you young folks lead. I'm just here for support.
Let's say you go with Lucy and Pierre.
Perfect.
Before Pop Pop heads out, before he starts kind of like ambling after them, Gentleness is going to kind of tug on the like the end of his robe and whisper up at him, Master Perilius?
Oh yes, my son, what is it?
I just wanted to say, I really appreciate you standing up for me back there. Not many would, you know, stake their name on the worthiness of a goblin, and I just wanted to say I really appreciate it.
Of course, my son, you're a good friend, and I haven't known you long, my friend. At least I don't think I have. Maybe we've met earlier. I don't know. Sorry, my mind is not that great, but no, I can tell you are a good friend, and you deserve people to treat you with respect.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Wish people said stuff like that more often. Feels pretty good.
No worries, my son. I'm happy to do it. Now let's catch up with the others.
I'm
Pop-Pop
actually
says-
going.
Oh, you're going the other way. Okay.
I'm going that way actually, but if you want to go with him, that's fine.
I'll be
Okay,
joining
yeah,
you know that.
I'm going with. I'm going with those two fine folks that direction. Oh, I just get myself spun around so much these days.
I understand.
And then you split. Okay. Perfect. All right. And yes, Pop Pop runs south to Lucy and Pierre as they head towards Phandelver Miners Exchange, and Thal and Gentleness go up. They get the wagon, was parked by Stonehill Inn, and bring it up to Barthen's Provision. And you knock on the door and you enter in. Here you find the biggest trading post in Phandelver. You enter and see its shelves are stocked with most ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, rope, and rations. It's open from sunup to sundown, and you come in and see that there are already some travelers and some those who work outside of town. Mostly the miners, some hunters, and loggers coming between their long missions. Already selling and buying. Barthen's does not stock weapons nor armor, but you can purchase any other adventuring gear as long as it costs less than 25 gold pieces. And you see the main worker, the one in charge, seems to be a young woman who is helping someone account for the shipment of logs that are coming in. You can go up to her.
Pure eyes listening is like basically
No, this is
asking, do you want to take
gentleness.
this?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait. This isn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, this
You
is
can forgive
barter
me
provision.
for the two. I'm sorry. You can forgive me for the two places that would be full of mining equipment being mixed up.
No, it's fine. The miners exchange is more of, well, you'll see in a second.
I'm sorry. I thought the miners exchange was a place where people exchange mining equipment.
No. It's where you exchange knowledge. Okay. Yes, Thalin and gentleness. You go up and you see, seems to be the Elmina Barthen, as you know. How do you introduce yourselves?
Gentleness sort of looks up at Thal.
And it's like, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Thal, or Thalarark, but you could just call me Thal. I am a connoisseur of history and a scholar. This here is my squire and assistant, Gentleness, if you want to introduce.
Gentleness just kind of nods his head, but keeps his face hidden underneath his hat.
And we're here on some business.
Oh, all right. Yes, give me a moment. Let me just finish up with this. And she finishes ordering. She says, Ander, just make sure that those all come in shelf 4. And once you're done with that, just you can take your break, and I'll find something else for you to do. And once that's done, she turns to you and says, "Oh, yes, hello. What are your names?"
Yeah, my name is Thalark, or you could just call me Thal for
Oh, sorry,
short.
you said
And
you said she would look to your companions. What is your name?
yeah,
Oh, Gentleness Millbrook. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you. Yes, I'm Elmina. What is the business that you've done?
do you want to explain Gentleness?
Oh, right. So, we've heard tell that you might be aware of a friend of ours, Gundren Rockseeker. He's recently gone missing, and we were wondering if you might have heard any tale of where he might be, and other things besides.
Oh, wait, Gundren has gone missing? Oh.
Yes.
When did
he
this?
was
Go ahead.
just yesterday, possibly. I think, unless I got my timing a little bit wrong. And frankly, he was taken by goblins once, and then taken by goblins again somewhere else. We're trying to track down where he might have been. Somewhere called Castle Cragmore. And
what?
possibly.
How do you know this? Where did this? The Cragmaw goblins captured him?
Yes. It has been very alarming. Sorry to kind of drop this at your feet. Yes, we're trying to follow up and see if anybody knows anything about a supposed Castle Cragmore, a supposed King. Where is him on those? Let's see here. King. Oh, that's not the right channel. Where is it?
She starts biting her nails,
sorry.
King.
King Grohl, King Grohl, and possibly even, and Gentleness kind of leans in and whispers, if you've heard any tale, perhaps, I don't know, of a black spider. We think a black spider, something named that might be behind it all.
No, I don't know any black spider. She looks over you and says, he was traveling with others, wasn't he? What happened to them?
Well, we managed to recover Shieldar Hallwinter. He's here now with us, thankfully. But Gundren's been taken somewhere else by these nefarious swords for their nefarious purposes.
Okay, and who are you to Gundren? Why are you? How did you come to know this? Why are you looking into his disappearance?
We were hired by Gundren, actually, to escort his supplies to this here town. And then, unfortunately, he rode ahead of us and was taken along the road. We're friends of Gundren, or Marshal Thalis. I'm kind of just a package deal with that.
No, yes, I remember. He has mentioned you before. Yes, his Dragonborn friend is shared maps with him of the area. Okay. What do you have? Do you have the supplies?
Yes. We just brought the wagon in. It should be outside.
Alright. Yes, I'll deal with that in a bit. I'll get Anders to bring it in. Well, I'll have you all paid then. So you did at least finish that work.
I appreciate that. Those funds will go straight towards recovering Gundren as soon as we can. On my honor.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Sorry, this is... She looks over you and kind of squints and is clearly trying to decide whether she trusts you or not. Just finally, after a minute, says, "Alright, come with me.
Very well.
Takes you to a
Gentleness.
side room. Wait, good.
Gentleness takes off his hat so she can get a good look at him. And he kind of just looks up at her with pleading, innocent eyes best as he can.
And her face does soften a bit. She does like that pursed smile and nods at you. Pursed up smile. And ushers you in to a more of like a storage place, like a back storage place. I don't think she would run into like an office here or anything. And there you see Anders already taking his break. He's sitting on a chair and eating bread, just bread and butter probably, maybe some cheese. And she says, "Go somewhere else for a minute, Anders, and then once you're done, go and bring that wagon outside him." And he does, and he goes through the room. All right. Do you know where his brothers are? Are they still at their camp? Have they been taken?
Unfortunately, well, we don't know anything of that sort. We have some compatriots who are looking through the miners' exchange right now, but we don't really have much of a lead on his brothers.
Okay.
At least I don't.
You should check in with them as soon as you can. Their camp is just outside town to the southeast. You should see if there's a hill right outside of like Alderley Farm. If you get on top of there, you should be able to see their tents. It's a red one and a blue one. Nundro and Tharden. That's the names. They've been working together for, well, longer than I've been alive. Searching through the ruins of the Sword Mountains and the old mines and the settlements there. We're not far from Axholm. That's Dwarven Ruins. And Thal, you recognize that name. You've been around that area plenty of times and seeking out the lost treasures there, and perhaps even trying to purify it, cleanse it out of some of the monsters and undead. She continues, one of their great missions was seeking Wave Echo Cape. And they found it. I think last month or a little over a moon ago, they found it. They found an entrance to it, and they told me, or Gundren told me very excitedly, and I told him to not tell anyone else. To tell his brothers not to tell anyone else. But maybe they did talk a bit too much, and someone found out. That might be why Gundren was kidnapped. The goblins have heard.
It's very troubling to hear.
Yes, very much so. Yes, you said.
It sounds.
Go ahead.
It's just it sounds like this Wave-Echo cave is valuable in some means or another. But is there anyone in particular you can think of who would be interested in finding this Wave-Echo cave at any cost?
Everyone. At any cost. Well, a lot of people. I mean, if you have a legitimate claim to Wave-Echo Cave, or at least if you can protect your claim to it, there's magic in there, in those mines. I don't really know the specifics, but the legends say that they made legendary swords and blades that adventurers and kings would be wielding, and all manner of things. That the gnomes would make great constructs and strange mechanisms and gadgets and whatnot. I don't know what gnomes do. Crazy things they could do with the magic there, and if someone gets hold of that, well, that's too valuable. I can imagine a lot of people would kidnap a gnome or two, or kidnap a dwarf or two or three to get there.
I can imagine it as well. If it's known that all the rock seekers know about this place, they may all be in danger.
Yes. If you can't go and check on them, I will. But I think that they might also know a bit more about who they told, or who else Gundren may have told that would do this.
We'll check on them as soon as we can. We kind of need to reconnect with the other half of our group, but as soon as we can, we definitely need to shoot some over.
Right, and she takes out her purse and hands you. How many are in your group?
I think it's 5.
We're on 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. She hands you 50 gold pieces. That's 10 gold pieces for each of you. She hands it to Thal.
Well, thank you for the payment.
Of course.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you more, but I wish you luck in finding Gundren and beating the shit out of whoever did this to him.
Well, I'll appreciate it. We'll definitely do whatever we can. Dale, did you want to say anything else before we head out?
Well, just I know that when we mentioned the black spider, that was something that was a point of confusion, but I was wondering if you heard any murmurs from anyone in town of any sightings or anything strange related to such a phenomenon?
Of the black spider?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know anything about that, really. I mean, I don't know.
Do an insight check.
Insight, shall I?
Sure.
Cool. Wait, but no, wait, gentleness, what's your insight?
It's a +1.
Okay, yeah, you'd probably be better. I'm at +0.
Okay.
Yes, you kind of read into her silence a bit. Or, not even silence, kind of murmuring or humming to herself, like, I'm like really thinking. She doesn't seem to make any connection to anything with Black Spider, but she says, I don't want to just say everything is related to them, but if they heard about it, they definitely would do something like this.
The Red Hinge?
The Red Brands.
Oh, Red Brands, you're on.
Yeah, they've been causing a lot of trouble, and I'm sure they'd love to get control of 𝐂𝐵𝐸𝐾𝐜 Cave. I don't know if they've worked with goblins, but the Cragmaw goblins. I mean, they're vicious, but Red Brands are too. So maybe they would.
Yeah, they might just be working for the same nefarious
Maybe.
employer.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be terrifying.
Okay.
So the goblins have whoever's working with the goblins has control over Phandelver now, or might as well. The Red Brands, they don't. I mean, they're not burning down houses and just robbing people blind, but close to it. I'm sure they are robbing people on the roads anyway.
Regardless of whether they're implicated in this specific concern, we do intend to do something about those fiends.
Alright. Well, that's good to know. Do be careful about that.
I'll try.
You guys look tough, and if you can handle the goblins, I mean, that's one thing. That's a lot of them. And you kind of think back, and you haven't seen much trouble happening in the town, but you have seen a lot of people wearing red sashes, kind of moving around in groups. And every time they've been moving around, there's been like silence and tension, just like going down the streets. Yeah, you haven't seen anything pop off yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, good luck. Be careful, and yeah. If I find out anything else, I'll let you know. And if, I'll be checking on the Rock Seekers later today. And if I learn anything from them, I'll contact you. Are you staying at Stonehill Inn?
Oh, there we are.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll check for you there then. And you're welcome to here anytime. My house is just across the way.
I appreciate that.
Gudrun was
Thank you.
a very close friend. My father especially. But me too. He would always tell me stories about what he found in the mines and his adventures. If he's gonna go out, he should go out in a better way than the goblin daggers.
As should we all.
Maybe not your enemies. I think that's exactly how they should go down.
Well, I mean, even that might be not. I suppose better them than us.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? If you do need supplies for your travel, I'm more than willing to sell some.
Yes. Before we leave, always interested in. I'm starting to run a little bit low on parchment and my quills, so if I could restock with that, if you have anything like that.
Parchment. Do you think we have something in store for you? Let me see. And yes, she does indeed have parchment. 1 silver piece per sheet.
Oh dear.
Sorry, it's quite expensive, and we have a leather worker, but they don't quite have the facilities for the good parchment. That we still need to get imported.
Do you have anything cheaper I could write on? I like to take notes and such.
Go to roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Let's see this. Advantage. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I don't really have much in the way of stationery. It's more of traveling provisions and maintenance, repair goods, things like that. More handicraft. Sorry.
Right. That makes sense. I don't suppose there's anyone else in town I could get.
Hey, you might check Lion Shield Coster. I mean, they've got everything. They might have some cheaper parchment for you there.
Oh, not sure I've been to a Costa before. So it's a lion shielded one.
Frankly, you probably haven't. Don't remember. They're everywhere.
Oh.
It's run by Lyneen. She's a good enough woman. She runs her business well, and she's a friend to the town. She's paid her part, but
That's nice.
yeah, I don't know. It's a bit hard having that kind of general store here in town, but we're doing all right. But yes, if you do need something we don't have it, you might as well go there and check them out.
All right. Well, I'll come back here if I can't find anything any more affordable for what I need.
Sure.
Sir Thalark, is there anything else you want to say? Or
No, I think that our business here is concluded. Thank you very much for all your information and help.
Of course. Thank you for bringing the supplies in, and yeah. Bring back Gundren if you can.
of course, we'll do our best.
She nods, and you exit. And I'll just add the 10 gold to everyone's equipment now as you go down to Line Show Coster is right next to Phandelver Miners Exchange. You're heading in the same direction. And here, the south end of town, right against right along the main road as it heads down to the mines.
As we head out, Gentleness will just turn to Thal and say, I'm really worried about the rock seekers. I feel that time is of the essence. Do you think it might be a good idea for you to go ahead and try to check it out? And I'll run as fast as I can down to the Miners Exchange and just let them all know to come as soon as they can.
Well, let me see. I think I should be well equipped to stake it out, and if there is any potential danger, I'll be sure to proceed with extra trepidation.
Yes, obviously don't get yourself killed if the situation's not amenable to victory. But just if you find a situation where you can stall long enough for the rest of us to get there, or just, I don't know. I'm a little concerned, that's all.
And if I may ask, how long do you think, we have, what's something that is causing you to feel like, time is of the essence?
Well, just what Elmina was saying about, if anybody knew that the Rock Seekers know where
Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave. Just as I have it in my notes. If anybody else knows where Wave Echo Cave, if they know that the Rock Seekers know where it is, I mean that's presumably why Gundren was taken. If they know Gundren knows, they probably know the Rock Seekers know, and they could be abducted too at any time. Realistically, us rushing there is not likely to make the difference percentage-wise, statistically speaking. But still, I just feel the faster we move, the better.
Yeah, I agree. Very well.
I'll visit it at the Shrine of Luck is not quite good enough to guarantee that things are going to work out in our favour.
Yes. No,
All right, well, I'll catch up to you as soon as I can, hopefully with everyone else in tow.
Absolutely. See you soon.
See ya. And Gentleness is just going to dash down to the Miners Exchange.
What does Gentleness look like when he's running? I imagine it's a very cute run with like all these... Oh, you know when Bilbo Baggins like runs out of the Shire or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Going on an adventure.
I think normally when Gentleness is running, he tries to do kind of like a proud like lope, like a daring lope. But I think right now in his like fancy clothes, he doesn't really fit in them very well. So they're kind of just shuffling around on him, and I think at times he's a little bit tempted to just get on all fours and run like a rat.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was a
But he's definitely like hunched over, just like running forward like a creepy little rat, and his clothes are just kind of, his boots are falling off him a little bit.
Is it like the freaking Devilman Crybaby run where like they're just super leaned forward?
Oh my God.
Like they're almost running on all fours, but just barely not.
That'd be so
I-
funny for a goblin to do that.
I am not familiar with whatever.
I'll look up a GIF. It's with the
Ridiculous.
art style, it's a little silly, but in real life that would look fucking terrifying. Someone actually running like that.
I got you.
Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Maybe a little bit like both. Maybe not quite so much the bottom one. I think if Gentleness attempted to do that, he would fall over. But he's definitely his back has a real big rounded arch to it, as he's just kind of like running forward like a little creep.
Perfect. And there are some shouts around town as you go across the town green. And you nearly bump into a group of these red brands. This 4 rough-looking, definitely bandit types. Kind of ruddy skin, like they've either been in the sun all day or in front of a campfire. They have rough leather patches and or rough leather. What would you say? Overwear, like coats, essentially.
Yeah.
And blades all over. They have short swords and daggers and hand axes and hammers, and all of them with their kind of motley assortment of clothes. They all wear a bright, kind of dirty red sash somewhere on their body, whether tied around their forehead, around their arm, or a belt, or on their weapon of choice.
As Gentleness comes across them, I mean, he takes note that they're there, but he, when he's running, he's like huffing and puffing. He sounds like a pug that's getting like minor exercise. And he just bonus action disengage and keeps running.
Cross by them, you go into the greens, and they don't part. They kind of see you running creepily across the ground, and then they kind of stop and look at you, and you make you go around, and then they keep walking down across Stonehill Inn further down, and then you meet. Right. Here, Lisi, you wait for a second as you notice that Papa isn't with you, and then he runs up behind you, and you go on to enter Phandelver Miners Exchange. It is a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighed, measured, and paid out. You go into this kind of this tall.
As we're walking in,
Go.
I'm chatting with Pop, and I'm gonna say, "Wow, you really threw your name around there. It seems like a lot of people here really know you."
I did what now, my dear? What did I do now?
Oh, is it true that you were crazy powerful then?
Oh, I mean, I could throw a couple spells around back then, but I'm quite out of practice these days.
Really? Because it seemed like you were quite revered. And you said you had like a lot of wives, right?
Not particularly. I think that's just a rumor. I don't recall being
see.
married that
It wasn't all
much.
at once. Sequential.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
You brought it up. You said you were a very powerful sorcerer and that you had a lot of wives.
I never said I had a lot of wives.
I said you had a lot of kids, and you said so many women, so many men. Those were the days. And then you stared up wistfully.
Did I say that? I don't recall.
Lucy, it is possible to have children without being married.
Right, sorry, I forget. But then
Maybe I did. It's been
but you
so
don't have to have
long.
the kids with the person you're married with. The wives raise the kids, yeah?
I have been alone for so long on my own with just me and Theodore here. I just, I don't know, I can't recall.
Is your
I'm sorry, my
autograph?
dear.
Is your autograph worth anything? Right?
My what? I don't
Autograph.
know. My autograph. Oh, I'm no celebrity. I don't know. I don't know what it would get you. Not like I can really hold a quill too well these days with this arthritis and the tremors.
Oh, look, we are here.
Yes, and you enter in, all four of you, and you see that there is a, I say they could be pretty empty right now in the morning, as all the miners have left off to their work, and they'll come back in the evening to get their findings evaluated. So instead, you mostly see a few pages going through the daily records and going through their inventory. You see that there is one woman in particular. Go ahead.
Great. Sorry, I was going to ask if I could look through the pages and see if I can figure out where the Rockseeker brothers are right now.
You go to one of the books that are behind like their counters, or I think it would be kind of these big long shelves of a bunch of stuff. So you kind of go not quite to where the counter is against the walls, and the woman here goes up and just gently grabs your hand and puts it back down to like beside you. Says, hello. My name is Halia. I'm the owner of the Miners Exchange. These records are only for the pages to look at. What can I help you with?
We are these are Bryn. Sorry, I'm a little confused because the bookshelves are like, aren't they in the public area?
Well, it's a small building. These are private records. This is a private building.
Oh, okay, sorry. Bit confused there. Yes,
Alright.
we were looking to talk to. What were the other names of the Rockseeker brothers?
Nundro and Tharden. You could ask Sildar.
Yes, we are looking for Nundro and Sartan. We have some news they would like to maybe hear.
Yes, the Rock Seekers. They are one of our better prospectors. Very successful, very intelligent. I think they're camping just southeast of here. But what business do you have with them?
They might want to know that their brother has been gone missing.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, personal family stuff.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes. If you don't find them, they might already be at the mines themselves. Once they come in, I can let them know. We can share that news.
But you said you have a lot of books and records of people going in and out. I mean, we're not allowed to look. That's okay. But could you maybe check for us? You know.
Yes, certainly. I can start looking through for anything that that Gundren reported to us.
Yes, or to see if if they've checked into the mines today.
Well, Gundren hasn't been here in Phandelver for about a month.
The other
but-
brothers, if they are,
the
you
other
said they
brothers.
could be already started mining or in the woods. So if you could check real quick.
Yes, they've been here. Yeah, I can check for them. They camp outside of town. It's just they, I don't know the exact reasons, but probably just don't like people that much. That's fair. Yes, I can check for their records. As I recall, they haven't been doing too much work as of late. Yeah, so is there anything in particular you want me to find out, or you just want me to check the records of the mines they're going to, when and where? Or?
I just for the Gunthren, has he been I don't know, mining anything unusual, mining any place weird? I mean, I've heard that all information is relevant to a disappearance, so if there's any odd locations or anything like that.
Off the top of my head, I don't recall. Seem to be pretty standard. Everyone's always looking for gold. There's not too much of that, but I suppose he has made some. I think one of his biggest recent discoveries was a very nice copper deposit, but nothing much weirder than that. But I can check the records. I can look for that as well.
Thank you.
Right. Of course. I'm very sorry to hear that he's gone missing. So, is there anything else I can help you with at the moment?
Nothing comes to my mind. Anything, you guys?
No, nothing I can think of.
You did great.
If there's anything else that would help with Gundren, or anything else that you think is odd in general, again, from the one or two true crime sorts of blurbs I've read, they say all information could be relevant even if you don't think it is.
So true. I love the true crime sections of Rogue.
They're so good. They're based off true stories, right? So it's some of that could possibly
they say
make
that,
sense to
but
you.
they definitely make them up. I will be honest about that. I have a friend who makes them up. Actually, that's how I know.
It works for Rogue.
No, not for Rogue. It's more of a side magazine. I don't remember the name. Maybe you can make it up.
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan. Yes, Cosmopolitan. Yes. Yeah, Dracopolitan. I don't know. Constantinopolitan. They're very, very. What would you say? Raunchy.
Okay, that's a tabloid.
Yes, tabloid is exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Yes, I'm not a bard. Sorry, the word just slipped me. I mostly just write numbers all day.
Maybe you could teach Lucy some math.
Oh,
I just kind of glare at Pierre for half a second. But your talk sounds really great.
is that your name, Lisi? And you are.
Yes, Nissi.
Wonderful. Yes, and you are. She looks to. Pierre.
Yeah.
Oh.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. Oh.
But
Handsome.
if anyone asks, you did not see us here.
Of course not.
The ones who are after the life of Gundren most likely are not would not be happy with anyone who are investigating his whereabouts. So
No, I'm sure not.
for the best of both of us, keep it discreet.
Very well. Yes, and I will have the information ready, and I'll try to look through today if you return tonight, and if not, I'll definitely have it checked all by tomorrow.
Thank you so much. All right, but let me see if the brothers are at their tent then.
How long of a journey did you say that would be to find the brothers?
Oh, I
It was
think
just out of town, and this
Yeah,
town
so
is
that should
like
just be-
pretty small.
When these
10,
people
15
say
minutes.
just out of town, that can be like it depends, right? For them, it might be 3 hours. Is just out of town.
No.
Maybe
I
not 2
think it's
minutes.
just a 10-15 minute.
You would say-
When I say just outside of town, I do mean that you could see it from town.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I suppose.
Should we go alone? Or was it just pop up, or should we wait for?
Yes, and as you say that, yeah.
Oh yes, my dear. Sorry, Pop Pop was zoning out. He was like you can see he was just kind of like twirling his staff and just making like a little vortex above it. You can see, but then he was, as soon as you like caught his attention, it like poofed and disappeared, and he's like, "Oh yes, my dear."
I don't think we're allowed to make planar rifts of realms of nightmares here.
Oh my dear. Sorry, could you speak up a little bit? I did not catch what you said.
I don't think we are allowed to make planar rifts of lands of nightmares with your staff here.
Oh, I wasn't trying to, my dear. Oh, this is just my good old trusty walking stick. It's, you know, nothing too special.
Well, I'm gonna go find some tents, Pop Pop. You wanna come with?
Yes, ma'am. Let's head out.
Okay, it's now as you exit the door, just as you're about to open it, that gentleness comes crashing in.
Ah!
Yeah, you okay?
Gentleness, be careful.
What is it, my son? What happened?
Rock. Oh, I know where the Rockseeker brothers are. Why? I sent Thal ahead. I'm worried they might be in danger. We need to hurry and catch up as quick as we can.
What a
We just
coincidence.
figured
We
that
just
out.
found it.
Oh, all right.
Well, we know where they are. We do not know why they are in danger.
All right. Well, just in case, we should scurry.
Alright, after you.
I was gonna say you kind of ran ahead, but I think Val's still behind you since you ran, because it's all south. You're all going south. I sent Val ahead, and then Val walks up behind you guys.
Oh, Thal, did you not find it?
Well, I think that well, you ran off so quickly in front of me that I didn't have time to really search and see. However, and also, frankly, that I think just based off how our foes sounded, it seemed like it'd be suicide to confront them on my own.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. That makes sense. Sorry, yeah, I'm alright. I'm just not really. My little goblin body's not really built for cardio. I'm alright.
You were clenching your chest a lot. Are you okay, gentleness?
I think so.
It's just
I
a
still
guy.
haven't fully recovered from, yesterday's beating and slashing and near killing. So I'm not great, but I'm okay.
Good to hear. Would you like to carry gentleness as we head off to the tents?
Yes. All right, here.
Alright, as long as I'm not gonna sew you down. And gentleness will turn to Thal and put his arms up for uppies.
I basically just kind of like put them around like my neck, and while like gentleness just kind of sits like on the back of my neck.
Yeah, and gentleness will just kind of put his hands on top of Thal's horns to hold him like reins, and he's just peering ahead, trying to look as far as he can.
You don't need a saddle or anything. Just my horns are fine.
Yeah.
Alright, on we go.
On the
Oh,
road
yes,
you
please.
mean?
Yes, please.
Gentleness goes back on Thal's shoulder, where the poor Gavrik experienced just one day before being left to die in the woods, tied up and gagged.
Guys, Lucy's gonna say this halfway through our walking. Oh my gosh, did we forget about the goblin we tied up? Oh, I just thought about them.
I guess I forgot to mention it. I was gonna say that Gentleness would definitely let Gavrik go and just say, like, remember now, you promised to be a good goblin, so there's gonna be a lot of people in this world who are, you know, stronger than you. Doesn't mean you need to try to take it out on them. We can coexist even with the scary big folk.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. Retroactive persuasion.
Yeah.
Redeem this goblin.
With my -1 persuasion. Let's see it. Oh, well, okay.
Well, he doesn't say anything as you let him go, and he looks back at you with wide eyes and then just runs into the forest.
Right, well, oh, no. I didn't really expect much more than that, to be honest.
Oh, yes.
Somebody like untied him, right? Because I super forgot.
Don't worry, I'll do it, and with any luck, he won't be bothering that one no more. He should be. Hopefully, he's on the straight and narrow now.
Thank you, Gentleness. That is really responsible, and I really did not want to have to go back.
Nah. Me neither.
Alright, you make your way.
Here.
Yeah, sure. You go down. You, Thal and Gentleness. You do as Elmina suggested. You go to the top of this hill, and you look out far to the horizon. Your greater vantage point. You see indeed 2 tents, one red, one blue, camped out there, and just head over there. Wait a few minutes, and eventually you come upon these tents, and there is a campfire right in front of it that is long dead. It is just gray ash. Even just a little bit of it's been tossed away by the wind. And you can look into these tents, and there's no one in them.
Well, is this an alchemy that is typical, Gentleness?
You mean to find empty? I suppose it depends on the schedule of these fellows, but if they weren't at the miners' exchange and didn't have any information about them there, then maybe not.
We were talking to this really nice woman. She was rogue too, actually. Super cool. Anyways, she was saying that there's like all these books on the shelves, and those like track the miners coming and going. And she said that she would do a lot of research for us, and because she is so nice to see if the brothers are like where they're like currently mining. But she said it would take a little bit. There's like a lot of books, but we could stop by later today.
Got it. Thank you. Might help.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan of action to me.
Can Gentleness investigate the area and see if he can find any evidence of where they may have gone or if they might have been taken from here?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Alright. It's my specialty.
Yes, it is. Okay. Look about. Immediately, you notice that the campfire definitely has been out for more than 24 hours. And it's you would have expected a lot more black ash if this was used last night. You notice that there are no there's no backpacks. There's no like daily equipment that they would need. No like rations left over. Clearly, they brought their stuff with them, so they might be at the mines. Looks like they took the stuff that they would need to do their work. But yeah, they weren't here last night then. So if they're at the mines, they've been there since at least yesterday.
Alright, well, they haven't been here in at least 24 hours, it seems. They could just be at the mines, maybe just spend the overnight, working all day and all night, and then another day. Which is a little concerning, of course, but not necessarily the death of him or the kidnapping of them just yet. Definitely worth inquiring the mines again eventually. It's also worth noting, of course, that the Red Branch have been kidnapping people here, even without the calls that we now suspect them of having. So I saw some Red Branch on my way running down in the middle of town. If they haven't gone far, maybe we can still catch them. Discreetly, persuasively inquire about if they might know where the rock seekers are.
Good idea.
I could maybe suggest one of them to follow us, and then we could get them alone, and then we could, tie them up and ask them questions from there.
Yeah,
And
I
we
mean,
work with what's that goblin's name again?
Gaverick?
Right, yes, I knew it started with a G.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't quite thought of a way to get one of them by themselves, but if anyone has any thoughts or suggestions, you can workshop it.
Well, my suggestion was suggestion.
Oh, right. I'm just, if we use any kind of bells or such, if we try to lure one of them away in front of the others might be suspicious.
Yes, the components of a spell are obvious. That the verbal components of the spell are not the same as what the suggestion is.
Oh, I see.
Maybe it's just an idea. We can workshop it, but maybe the rest of us can cause a diversion, and then while everyone's attention is grabbed, you can suggest one of them to come with you. Maybe.
That is good. We could just see if any of them sort of separate by themselves.
Of course,
We should find a group first and see who looks like, the most weakest. I think the person that looks like the most strong, because then they might know the most.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can find one of them on a bathroom break or something if we're lucky.
Yeah, that would be good. Then they're probably going by themselves.
Yeah.
You would think.
Unless they have bathroom buddies they go with. I mean, I kind of doubt that an organization like this is that well organized, but you never know. Maybe
You're
the
using the
system.
buddy system?
Yeah, exactly. Buddy system. It's not a bad idea for ourselves, honestly. Next time we go on a bathroom break, we could bring a buddy with us. Now that we're in a town with kidnappers and such.
I mean, a bodyguard is sort of just like a paid version of the buddy system.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you guys kind of got that figured out for yourselves. I guess me and Thao can stick together. We go to the bathroom maybe, and I mean Pop's probably gonna need somebody to accompany him to the bathroom anyway. So
I don't need no one to accompany me to the bathroom. I can handle it on my own. Thank you very much.
oh
Still
yeah,
crosses his arms and pouts when you say that.
The bathroom is the only place I do not follow you, Lucy.
I just meant in general buddy system.
It is the opposite.
I do apologize, Master Perilius. I meant no offense.
Oh, none taken, my son. None taken. I'm just an old man.
Right. There's no shame in the young caring for the wise, the wizened.
Yes, you're right. I lose track of that. I often think I'm still, young and spry and capable.
I mean, honestly, Master Perilius, from what I've seen, I think you are. You can run about as well as the rest of us. You're limber. I think your body is still in its prime.
Well, appreciate your kind words, my friend.
Of course. In fact, you might have an easier time running than I do.
Oh, I sure doubt that, but thank you, my friend.
Of course.
But I guess you're right. I guess maybe accompanying one another to the can may not be a horrible idea at this time.
I mean, you know, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I just feel like it helps to be paranoid. You know,
No, definitely. I don't think you're being paranoid. I think it's important right now.
I appreciate that.
Oh, is the plan currently you guys stock out the men's restroom, I'll stock out the women's restroom, and we just see if a red pen sort of walks in?
Well, I think we should try to track them down to the last known location first, see if we can figure out where they're gone, and then if they, you know, maybe we can watch them for a little bit, and then maybe if one wanders off towards some kind of bathroom spot.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, well, if that's good with everybody else, or if anybody else has any notes or suggestions or questions, then we can head out.
No, that sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Head back into the town. I would say of the leads you have so far, you still haven't checked out Carp from Elderly Farm. The little boy who apparently knows some tunnel that the Red Brands are protecting, and Darren Edermath, who's a retired adventurer.
Well, it is worth noting, if we need to get into the hideout of these Red Brands, if we can't find them, or, you know, if we're just wanting to find another way to get to them, there's the boy who claims to know about the secret tunnel, and then if we think we need help, which we very well might, it might be worth it to request the help of a local hero.
Right.
Is the orchard keeper?
Yes.
What was his name? It was Daran Edermath. Orchard keeper.
Right.
Daran Edermath. I presume he's at the orchard.
Indeed. If it sounds good, we could try to find the Red Branch first, make sure we don't lose them, and then if we can't engage them in a way that's conducive, we could dislocate to the orchard to seek additional assistance.
It seems they are marching around town and their red sashes, rouge sashes. They do not look so difficult to defeat to me.
Wow, Pierre, that is like so brave.
Yes, I appreciate your vote of confidence.
How trained could they be? This is some podunk nowhere shit town, 100 miles from the prestigious Swordsmanship Academy that the urban citizens have access to, you know?
Right, well, I mean, you know, that I suppose that's true of the goblins as well, and, you know, they weren't exactly pushovers for us, but...
Goblins have a ferocity to them that humans do not.
I suppose it depends on the human, no?
These are opportunists. These are Red Brands. I'm sure they are all kids, probably 13-year-olds or something, bored after school, nothing better to do. We will cut them down like dogs.
You say that as you're walking down the streets and you look about at those wearing the Red Brands, They are not the. There's the minority in town, those who wear that, and you note that everyone else is like kind of almost explicitly not wearing red. Not necessarily like. You just could note that literally it's only the red bands who wearing a lot of that bright shade of red, and everyone else is now avoiding it to make no associations. And these red bands, they are definitely adults. I mean, a lot of them are like young adults, like maybe in their 20s, but they look aged. They look like outlaws and people who have lived in the wilderness and on the road for their entire life and have suffered and make others suffer. And they're always giving dirty looks. Like anytime you look at them or go past them, they're always just giving looks and testing you, almost try to taunt you into doing something.
They are ruffians, unrefined, disgusting country dwellers. Look at their rags, dirty, stinky. I can smell them from here.
As we look, do we see anyone that looks, to be standing by themselves or looks, I don't know, particularly weak? Like an injured member of the herd, weak.
Of the red bands, not a single one of them is alone. They're always in groups, of at least 3, up to like 6.
They form a group. They form a group to compensate for their individual weakness.
I mean, we're kind of doing the same thing.
That is different. With us, it is like a pack of wolves. For them, it is like a pack of fish or something.
Also, it is past.
Are the red...
Okay.
Oh, sorry. One question: are the red bands like? Do we know what race they are
It's
or
mostly
what
all
they look
humans.
like?
Some of them
Most
look like they
humans,
might have some orc in them. There might be some like half orcs that you see, and half elves, but mostly human.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
Any dwarves?
I don't think so. I think dwarves have stronger community ties, so I think they're less likely to be left alone to the wasteland like that. Also, dwarves tend to always be a little more in groupy. Even when they are criminals, they tend to only stick with criminal dwarves. Like the mafia like that. Alright, but it is 11:09. We can end it here, or we can finish up a couple more leads if you guys want to keep going.
I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow, so I would be okay pausing here. What about you guys?
I think it's a good stopping place.
Yeah,
seems
thank
pretty
you
good.
so much, guys.
Yeah, that was great. Perfect place. As you re-enter Phandelver, we checked out the camp, and it's about midday now. Figure out what's last bits of information you need, and where to go from there.
We need to become mayors of this town. This needs to be our town by the end.
Not a bad goal.
Look, if we play our cards right, this whole town can be ours by the end. And then we can name it Pierreton.
We find the lost mine of Phandelver, and we trade it to the highest bidder for this town.
What if
Yeah.
you just sell it to the Black Spider, and it's like, oh well, as long as you got it from us, as long as we're winning, it's okay. Corruption is only bad when I'm not part of it.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's just facts. Alright. GG, guys. Very nice.
I wanna put these red brands in their place, dude. Fuck these people.
Yeah.
They should be working for us.
That's the only problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kidnapped the wrong people. Jeez. Can't kidnap my people.
Kidnap
We
the
gotta get the
mayor.
red
leave him.
brand and the goblins fighting, and you know what? We gotta have the goblins wear blue and then like turn this into a gang war.
That's exactly what the town named, yeah.
Wait, where the fuck is the orchard? I don't see the orchard on the
Top-
map. Oh, I'm
top
stupid.
left.
I'm
Top
stupid.
left.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I see it. I'm stupid. I'm
Spider
sorry.
map.
I can't read.
If you wanna say you're going there, if either way you're crossing by the town group, well, let's see, wouldn't necessarily. But... Anyway, yeah, you can decide where you guys are going. You can split up again if you want, and still have those 2 leads, or just ask about town general. Yes, so we'll pick them next time.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. This was great.
It's so much fun.
Thank you for being here.
This is classic. Such classic D&D.
Yeah, it's very interesting. There's a lot of very classic tropes, right? Start in the tavern, goblin ambush, that type of stuff. It also has the mystery. It starts off with the actual adventure is more of a mystery than anything, so that's actually very interesting.
I love
Like,
that.
D&D doesn't do that.
Yeah, I love that.
It's interesting.
It's always fun.
All right, we'll see if you guys can save Gundren in time.
I really hope
No,
so.
We're gonna
Fingers
fuck
crossed.
around. We'll come back for him when we're level 20.
Yeah, you'll find me like, oh, Aldwin's destroying the world. Right. My bad. I was joining the Dark
We'll
Brotherhood.
just-
Just give me...
We'll just Skyrim it.
I was building my house in Whiterun. My bad.
Yeah.
It's a Skyrim, it's a Skyrim job.
Always Skyrim.
Oh my god.
I'll try to figure out a better way to do the quest board and giving out the information. Try to organize this. And yes, if you guys...
I started a little notes. I
Yes.
started a little notes if anyone wants. Feel free to edit or add to it. I'll make it
Okay, that's what I was saying.
editable.
I was gonna say yes.
I also have my own notes I can add to it.
Sure, I'm just keeping all the different NPCs.
Yeah, I have a bunch of notes on the NPCs. I'll just add it to yours so we have a shared doc.
Yes.
You should pin it
I was-
to Phandelver somewhere.
Yes, I'm gonna put it in the description. So you have this one doc. You guys can add to it and look about, and then convene and conspire. Figure out names for New Phandelver.
I probably spelled all the NPC names wrong, but
That's
I
up
don't-
here.
doesn't matter
That's
that
up here.
much.
That's fine.
Well, I thought Pierre would have a notebook, but apparently paper is like $17 million per sheet. So maybe
Yes,
I don't know how he's taking notes.
on his mind.
Oh yeah, he just has a good memory. He doesn't have
Thank God
another person.
magazines aren't made out of paper.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pierre doesn't have another person's brain like cohabitating with his. He's just Pierre.
Everyone knows that reading makes you dumb. It's just
You're just outsourcing your intelligence to the book.
exactly. Why would you want to have an external hard drive? Just put it right into the mainframe.
Keep everything in RAM.
Oh God,
There we go.
that is real.
So when you fall asleep, you lose it all. You're a baby when you wake up.
It's almost real. If you stop sleeping, that's one of the first things to go in your long-term memory. I think both. I think it's actually first short-term memory, which then just means you don't get any long-term memory. Sucks to suck. All right. GG, guys. Good night.
GG.
Thank you
Nice.
guys.
Have a good
See
night.
everybody.
Gee.
If you guys want to continue
Bye.
some the mystery
Bye.
investigation in Phandelver, I can do that.
Sounds good.
I would love to do that.
All right, see you guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.